shit! I forgot to put the thing back on.
Man, Victor got the title and the game, bro.
Oh my God,
got
did
all
I?
the things, bro. Yeah,
What'd you
brother.
do?
Ah!
You require oats more than I require.
Oh my
oats.
God!
Oh, you still also have to disable the sound alerts.
Yes, sir.
All right, give me a second.
That's what I've been saying.
So
Podcast, you were
fucking
watching
bad
this
at this.
Vic's
That's-
like, yeah,
that's
let me
why
just
we
mute,
take, like,
let me just mute
15
and
minutes.
deafen my guy.
That's why we take like 15 minutes at the start of each of these to set this shit up.
Why this guy's like, yeah, come 15 to 30 or come 20 to 30 minutes early. My man is late by 5 minutes because he decided,
This
yeah, let me just be
fucking guy.
unprepared.
Yo, he's gonna
Later than
fucking
your
murder you
test
if you don't
period.
stop.
Yes. I've never experienced such a thing, so hi.
Ginjo is going to suffer when he gets to you for this shit.
Brother, I hope
Thankfully,
you
I was
realize
long enough for the
I
go live
require
to go
oats.
live. Now we're live.
I hope you realize next, if I die today, I die today. Okay.
You die incomplete.
I die
Oh,
incomplete, and I'm
fucking
not gonna enjoy my dinner tonight as much.
As
Cause I have a sick dinner planned tonight. All right, I have a sick dinner lined up. All right, I got.
And
some
then that
pork
last
ribs,
mango
I
was
got-
suddenly poisoned.
Oh,
I got some
hey,
pork
that's- thank you
ribs.
so much, Jinx. All right, I gotta go
got
sound
some-
alerts.
I got some lamb chops. I got some chow mein, bro. Brother, I require oats.
I can't believe I get you started up that shit. Pause. There we go.
I hope you realize that this is your fault. You deserve to go through the Skyrim starting scene.
But wow. Okay. Damn.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yup.
Revenue. I need to.
Dude, we're trying to cross the border.
Hi, Papa.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask Vic for my extended warranty, bro. That's all I'm asking for.
Jesus.
I'm not getting it. Something about the Chinese, I don't know, bro.
Sorry.
What?
Something about the mango chicken.
Oh yeah, I
Shay.
got mangoes. Okay, that's what I was.
I
doing
have some
you guys
questions for
fucking
Shay
interrupt-
later. I have some questions for Shay later.
This time you weren't able to prevent me from doing my start of stream fruit snack, bitch.
Yeah, well, you can
Brother.
fuck off.
I require oats.
Fuck off.
I have made it a thing, Vic. You will not deter me.
Well, yesterday you just weren't on the ball. I guess.
Holy shit.
I was-
Speaking
no,
of
I was
speaking of Shay
disappeared.
doing shit.
I was fucking zonked, okay?
I guess I can unmute my alerts for the moment until we get ready to go. Does it-
I was zonked out yesterday.
Oh shit! Gave one to Dwell. Hey, maybe Dwell will come back. No, Skyrim. Mew is back. Good shit. Good shit. Okay, now that I'm actually
Thanks for
set up,
normal phone.
now that we no longer require oats, I require sustenance.
But I require oats. Brother.
Yep.
Every time
No,
I
Jake.
say brother, I require oats, brother. Ah, I can't stop. I hate
One
you.
more. One more month, and we're gonna have to pick out a name, aren't we?
Brother. Brother, I require oats. Dude, I hate that he's gotten me saying this. Every single time I say the word, I have to say that I require the word. I can't.
I didn't
It's
even-
part of my
Whoa.
vocabulary.
I did a thing
What'd you do?
where I went to pour soy sauce on my stuff,
Mhm,
but I didn't have the fucking stopper filter thing in. So
mhm.
like,
Oh my god.
Oh, my guy domed.
You.
How much soy
dipshit.
sauce did you glug onto your food?
your
Brother,
boy is salty right now. I'm just
I
gonna say.
require the oats, bro. I
Nice.
require the goat oats.
Open a fruit snack pouch in honor of Nags.
2 nugs.
Listen, this is my thing. I do it every start of stream except when I don't.
care if it's your thing, bro. It's not your thing right now. So you're Pyrrhic.
It
you're not
is my
Nags
thing right now.
alright?
I
You're
just
Pyrrhic
did
right
it.
now. You're not Nags right now, alright? It's a
No,
Nags
what do you
tradition.
Shit, he's
Pierre.
right.
Of course, it's dark and salty.
Wait, what are we talking
Alright,
about my humor now?
I have a question. I have a question for Shay later about something I was enlightened about earlier today.
Dude,
so like I gotta,
podcast that shit.
I will podcast that
This
shit.
Wednesday, Shay, I need you in the podcast.
But this Wednesday, it's you and Doc.
I know. We're gonna have to ask Shay in chat.
Oh, bat.
We gotta ask him about that.
Aw, gee. Aw, gee, Willis.
Willis?
Never done
Really?
Yeah, brother, I require oats, okay?
That's why everything's doubling. I forgot to mute the tab for the stream because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I mean, either you mute yourself or you don't mute anything. And either way, you're messing up somehow.
Dungeons and Dragons. There we go.
I would say you're wrong, but you aren't.
I'm not, because I know I'm not. I know my mods, brother. I require oats. Where did this come from? How did this happen? How did this start?
You started saying brother, and I kept following it up with I require oats.
Yeah, but where does that line come from?
It
Did you
comes
just
from a
make it
video.
up?
There's a painting of these two pigs, and somebody was doing a voiceover. Brother, I am starving. I require oats. Brother, I am sorry to tell you, there are no more oats. I have eaten them all.
Shit.
Brother, if I do not acquire oats soon, I will die. And it's like
Then perish.
It's two pigs, and one of them is being like super selfish. Just look
I'm
it up on
crying,
YouTube. I
bro.
require oats.
That's so sad. That's so sad, bro. I'm crying,
Watch it,
bro.
dude. You gotta watch it.
Yo, you're so fucking full of it.
You know what, bro?
No, what?
You know what, brother? I require oats. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
God damn it. So how's everybody in chat doing today? Ready for another thrilling episode of Christmas Strahd?
Dude, this is me and Nags in a nutshell. The two pigs are me and Nags. Actually, this is it. This is our symbiosis. This is Hellhound's Payday 2 symbiosis right here.
Jesus
Me and
Christ.
Nags are the two pigs. We're the two pigs. That's it.
Yeah, y'all fucking.
The voiceover is
y'all.
Rex. I'm the selfish
Y'all
one,
ready for
obviously.
another episode of Curse of Strahd with whatever the fuck we're calling this party?
Yes. And that's fine too, Jinx, because since you're on the same Discord row as me, it doesn't mess with the cameras at all, so it's perfect.
Also, you could even right-click and or you could even make it so that it doesn't show people who don't have cameras on. It's just like you
Really?
can- yeah. So there's like
Oh,
the
yeah,
three
that is a
dots on the
setting.
Discord, and you can do show non-video participants, and you can actually turn that off, and it
I
makes everyone.
see that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sweet.
Yeah, so she can still be here, but it won't show. So you're guaranteed that it won't mess with
Okay,
anything.
cool.
Yeah.
Because I was actually thinking about maybe trying it on Zoom next time, just because sometimes I have to post things in the text channel, which takes me away from the voice channel. Unless, what do? Do I pop this out?
You can pop it out.
Pop.
That's what I do for the pod.
Yeah.
Still.
If I pop it out, is it gonna fuck everything up? We
Yes.
didn't test this. We didn't
Yes.
test this.
We
Also,
can test
window
this next
scaling
time.
does interfere with it too. Window scaling does interfere with it. So if you scale the window of the pop out too big or too small, it can make the people look a little res.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
we
to
can-
know.
we can
Find a
test-
balance of like not your entire monitor and
Oh, we
your
just
entire
did whatever
monitor.
it is right now. So
Whoops.
Also,
what did you, Crow?
What Crow do?
Oh, fuck it, damn it, Crow.
Bro, you dumb fuck.
also,
What did he
do
do?
not
I was
have-
turning off the show non-video participants. I accidentally hovered over move and threw her into
Do not,
Overwatch.
do not put Chrome. Do not put a full screen tab of Chrome or like window of Chrome on top of the Discord pop out because it will freeze the pop out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know that from experience.
Oh, pop out, but not the native, right?
Yeah, not the native, but the pop out.
Sweet, 'cause
So
it'll
if you
be-
have the pop out, do not put Chrome fully like
so that's when I'll need my extra monitor.
yes,
Mm.
because brother,
Good
I
to know,
require
good to know.
oats. I am famished.
So,
I must procure your oats,
I'm gonna
brother.
give you guys some time to think while I'm still giving myself sustenance here. What is your
I'm still
plan?
recouping brain cells, so like I kind of
What
can't
is
think
our
right now.
What is our plan?
Mm-hmm.
Murder.
Pyrrhic's plan is I'm gonna fucking kill the mayor right now.
Oh, I want to go shopping because I have mastery and shit, and I want equipmentos. Want equipments. I want equipments. I want. We should go equipment shopping because we haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
And while
I'm sure
Pyrrhic is-
Barrick's all for that, Mister. Where are the supplies?
look,
I
I mean,
want
you
a
he-
better
guys
weapon,
completely
dude.
passed up the mercantile in Barovia.
those are supplies. All right. Now we need weapons. When the group needs weapons, that's when we don't listen to Barrick and we actually get supplies. All right.
Brother,
His
I require
brother, I
supplies.
require weapons. I need them. I require sustenance for the weapons.
And I plan on getting more alchemy ingredients.
Bruh.
Hey man, if I can find more and more of that sage root, we good. 2d4 plus
Mm.
3 is a good heal.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Yes,
By the way,
sir.
for your little custom spell thingy that you got going on, Mr. Batreon,
Battery boy.
I am going to call it a bonus action to eat a single one, just so that way it
Okay.
doesn't become overpowered. Because between that and healing word, nobody's ever gonna die.
Oh, usually it actually says that you have to use an action for it.
Oh,
Eat one.
so I'm buffing it then. Interesting.
Yes.
We keep it action
Because you can you can eat one per action.
No takesy backsies now. You buffed it. It's too late. We required the oats and you gave it to us. That's it. You can't.
seem to
we ate-
forget
Oh,
that
it's not a free action.
oh,
You
we
seem
ate
to
the oats.
forget that he's the DM. He can
No, no,
give
no,
and
no, no,
revoke
no.
as
We
he
required
pleases.
oats. He provided the oats, and we ate the oats. Now we can't do anything. All right, no takesy
Down your
backsies. It was a
throat
rule.
so I can
Okay.
take 'em out.
It's in the DM handbook. All right. It says
How you gonna eat the oats without a stomach, bitch?
It says line 69 on page line 420 on page 69, bro. It says if the players require oats, then and the DM provides the oats, the players get the oats and they eat it. And you can't take it back.
I will stick my hand so far down your throat that I pull a rabbit out of your ass. Shut up.
That would be impressive. I would like you to try that. I would like you to try that.
Oh, he is specifically gonna reach through. His hand's gonna come out of your ass, grab a rabbit, and pull it back with him.
Poor
No,
rabbit.
no, no. I'm just picturing his hands going through, like halfway through, he grabs something, then just holds him up and slides down, and pop goes the rabbit.
Yeah, you see, Canadian magic tricks are way more impressive than that. So you know.
I'll pull a moose out of your ass. There you go.
Bender, can you speak at us real quick so we can do audio test?
Hello. I see her. Hello.
See,
How we feeling, Jinx? Should you do an audio test for me? Good. Okay. Good. Fantastic.
Yeah, brother. I require oats.
She can't tell the difference between a normal picture and a smash picture, but she can sure do audio.
Dio's over here just like, behold, as I pull an entire moose out of my ass. Don't ask where the maple syrup come from.
Fuck you.
I mean, it's true though. Vic is speaking back. My man
He's
is
one of the people that
speaking.
thought Hey Arnold looked normal. Dewey Griffin was
Remember-
evolutionary perfection.
Remember,
okay,
I'm
I'm
the one
gonna-
sleeping with her. Don't get me murdered.
Look, I'm gonna have to draw the line as head mod here. You are hurting my mods right now, brother. I require oats and so do they. Okay,
I do recompense.
I do recompense.
No, that fucking that
For
fucking Hey
for
Arnold
thy
comment.
paralysis shall be taken away.
That Hey Arnold comment just reminded me. How has Family Guy never done a Hey Arnold joke?
Who knows?
Stewie has a football head. How have they never done a Hey Arnold joke?
Jinx is echoing, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm hearing. I'm hearing straight through your headphones, Jinxie.
Could we have a muteth, Jinxie?
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Fantastic. Okay. I do believe it is time to recap.
Previously
Previously.
on D&D.
We need to name this show. We do.
We need to name
Previously
the
on
party.
The Curse
We-
of Strahd.
We need to name the show. We need to name the party. We need to name a lot of things.
I mean, I've been going with
Yeah.
Town Guard and Town Guard lately, but
Oh, I was gonna say the Sacrificial Guard.
Oh, you're a cunt.
We have sacrificed enough already. We've sacrificed your rat. Batron was about to sacrifice himself. We are about sacrifice here, apparently. We sacrificed your feelings by throwing the photos into the fire.
Hey,
We
you
should
didn't
just
throw
call
me in the
ourselves
fire,
the
I
high
ripped 'em.
intelligence crew.
last
We
time.
should
let's
call
backtrack.
ourselves the high intelligence crew. We should
Alright, well,
just
I
be
have
high
something new to
intelligence
show
crew.
everybody.
Oh god.
Oats?
Oh,
You said oats?
Oh, it's,
Oh, boy.
It's the thing.
Here we go.
It's a
It
thing.
is-
Don't ruin
Sure,
it,
none
buddy.
of it?
Come on. Oh man. Oh
Looks
man.
Sweet.
Oh
That's
man.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh
Keep you right in the
man.
chat. We got Jurgen Flurger. We got Mortem coming in just in time for the
There we
recap.
go.
Well, I guess I need to buffer that a little bit more. I forgot about the overlay. Right.
That's pretty sick looking. That's actually
Filter.
pretty sick looking. Why did you have time to make this, bro? Holy. My man went to work, brother.
When the DM
It
gets bored.
works.
Oh,
The
by the way,
DM
Vic, your
works in
right-click-
mysterious
your
ways.
Discord right click is still on Nags or whoever, so
What
we
now?
can see on Nags' camera.
What's wrong with Nags' camera?
We can see the volume slider from
The
Discord
volume
on me.
slider, yeah.
Oh, shit, okay. Thank you.
You can
that-
adjust that on us on the channel instead of like right clicking on us on the screen.
Oh, that's what
so
I
it-
did. That was on the channel. He's just on the left side.
Oh,
popped
okay.
all
Well,
right.
okay.
So instead of minimizing, I would just click this. Everything good? Everything good. All right. From this, well, damn, that look good, don't it? And I even have a version that has a 5th slot for a guest.
Are you just gonna turn into fucking Clem every time Durgan Flurgan shows up?
God damn it,
Oh, you gotta bring you them pies, you know. You gotta bring pies.
You're
Alright.
that's not Clem. That's fucking Boomhauer, Crow.
Chiromo, welcome
I
back.
can't do it.
Or JR, I should say. JR, welcome back. All right. Recapping.
I don't want pie now.
Recapping.
Domo.
Recap.
Last time on Curse of Strahd, the party made their way from the town of Barovia all the way to Valaki. Cat, please. I'm trying to recap.
All right, from the top, boys, from the top.
God damn it.
Okay. Turn this up a little bit. With Irina Kolyana and her brother Ismark in tow, they did make it safely to the town of Valaki, where they learned that of a phenomenon called the Dawn House. Curious, the party took a day's rest and explored the Dawn House, where they found this was actually the house of Pyrrhic's family. Having broken the curse on the Dawn House, the 5 of them, including Toya, now stand out in the town square with a whole bunch of villagers looking on as the sun begins to peak over the horizon. Take it away. What are you doing?
What of the house? What of the houses still stable?
What now?
What of the remaining like ruins is still stable? Like, is there like
not
steps that are stable?
There's not
Fucking
much. There's a couple of walls. The ceiling has mostly caved in on itself. Your pass through the house was the last pass.
Me wrecking all the walls.
Harry's just gonna find a solid spot, and just sit down and just just take in the fact that A, we just survived, and B, holy shit.
I'm gonna sit beside Pyric and like grab his shoulder and just sort of like comfort him a little bit.
Eric doesn't really react to it. He stays quiet.
Now, Peric, you did manage to salvage one of the old toys from the house. Yeah, and this one was small. It was a rabbit, not wooden though. Your father was a carpenter, but this was made of something softer. And on this little rabbit, there is a tag that says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." A chill wind blows around you all as the villagers begin to kind of disperse. Where you were expecting maybe some sort of a cheer or some kind of human reaction, they just kind of shuffle away.
A mystery has been solved. Why do they not celebrate?
Who knows? We may not want to stick around though, in case we get arrested.
Time is around 6 a.m. currently.
It was mentioned that a certain name earned some a trip to the Burgmaster's house. Maybe this should be our next destination after we procure new equipment. As I look down at the gear covered in ash and soot from the fire,
Good idea.
and
I've
a
been looking for
bath
some new
would
stuff.
probably be good.
Yes.
Why don't we head back to that inn we first stopped at?
Where are you headed?
I said we should go back to the inn we first went to when we got
Okay,
here.
that'll be.
Let's freshen up before we go get some equipment.
Said we
It was
need
a rather long night. You guys did use some resources.
let's take
And
a rest.
after all that, Batron will offer his hand out to Pyrrhic.
The inn
Eric
will
will,
be. Oops.
Eric will hesitate and then take his hand.
The inn will be the green circle. Can I please draw it where I want it?
No.
Apparently
You're
not.
not allowed.
Apparently
You're not
fucking
allowed.
Now you're
not.
just asking for miracles.
I believe in miracles. All right, go ahead and move
You're
yourself. where you
asking
want to be.
for you're asking for God's work right now.
God's work.
God's plan.
Right.
God damn it.
As you reconvene at the inn, just a moment.
Do they not moveth?
Alrighty. The inn is mostly deserted in the morning. Not a whole lot of day drinkers in the town, it seems.
Do we still have rooms at the inn? Or
You paid for a night, I believe.
Yes, we paid for a night.
okay.
No,
Yeah, and that
night
said
toll.
night has passed.
And it's pretty expensive too.
How much was it for a night again? For one room?
A lot.
I had it at
Oh,
40 gold.
How much?
40 gold, my man.
I thought it was 40 for for all of us because it was 10 per room.
So 40.
Yeah, the second they get there, Pyrrhic's just gonna set down another 40 gold without a word and head up to where their rooms would be.
I'll follow in into my own then I guess. I need a rest.
Actually, my apologies. I was calculating that wrong.
But we're owed some money.
You are absolutely owed some money.
We need a tax refund.
Who paid for that?
That would be me.
Okay.
Who paid the first time?
Our money bags did both times.
Pyrrhic, money bags.
How much should I add back and
that's
how
right.
much should I remove?
Well, you should add 38 back. I calculated.
38 back.
Okay, in the module it says Electrum, and I don't know how fucking much Electrum is worth. So
Electrum?
Oh,
Oh, no,
Electrum's
it's
less
Electrum.
than gold.
yeah,
Electrum's
that's how
less
it
than
is.
gold.
So 2 Electrum is 1 gold piece, so it's like 50 cents. 50 cents a room. So 2 gold to get you 4 rooms. There you go. Go ahead and add that
Yeah.
back.
Wow.
already did.
So-
We got scamaz.
Hey, I added it back.
Holy
Well, I mean, okay.
Real quick,
Okay, out
hello,
of the-
Adora. Welcome on in.
them oats
Out of
were
the-
needed,
okay.
brother.
So I add
require
38
them.
back. I'm gonna remove another 2 because I just paid for another night of rooms.
Okay. Okay. Wait, if Electrum's like 50 cents, what is silver and copper then? That's worth even less.
That's 10.
Even a lot less.
It's like
Yeah.
10 or 50.
Jeez. Oh, it's like penny, nickel.
Basic.
10
Yep.
It's 10 copper to 1 silver, 10 silver
Right.
to 1 gold.
Usually try to do is just convert everything to gold because I don't want to be messing with a whole bunch of fucking coins. Usually use
Fair
gold
enough.
and
Yeah.
I
platinum,
don't want
that's
loose
it.
change, bro.
Gold,
I don't want loose
platinum.
change. I don't deal with it in real life. I don't want it in this game.
Regardless, Pyrrhic paid for another night of rooms and headed up to his.
So the innkeeper pockets it. Are you guys gonna head to your rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You take a. I'm guessing you're gonna take a long rest.
Yeah.
Back in
See.
about 8 hours. It will be 2 p.m.
Our D&D sheets are basically debit cards at this point. that's what
You're
it
not
is,
wrong.
bro. This is like how I deal with money in real life.
You awake to hearing a rather rowdy voice down below in the common room, accompanied, kind of punctuated by cheers every once in a while as he finishes a sentence here and there. Between the wooden walls, you can't really make out what's being said, but
Is it loud enough that it would wake me up?
absolutely.
Can't really
Yeah,
make up
hearing
what's
the
being
noise,
said.
I think
What
he's
you
mad
vaguely
because you
hear-
don't accept Stripe
think the darkness is
or Venmo
Wait for someone to do it.
or PayPal.
At the sound of being woken up, I'm gonna head downstairs to see what the fuck's going on.
All right, so as you're kind of stumbling out of your room,
It's like that groggy sleep.
yeah, you're just kind
Anything
of wiping
above
the
gold
sleep
is
out of your
basically picked up.
eyes. You accidentally bump into somebody, and reach out and catch them just on instinct because you're used to being bigger than everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you open your eyes, and it's one of the serving maids. You're like,
Jesus Christ. I'm
He's
sorry.
looking-
And at that, as Batron's coming out the door to go downstairs himself, you
Eric,
are
what is that?
popular.
She looks down and up, and you realize that you forgot to put a shirt on.
Hey, my G
Did
is
the rest
shredded.
of us see this happening, or is it just Battery
Yeah.
on?
You're seeing this.
Oh,
Look at
man.
how. First the captain, and now this.
At least someone gets around and walks off.
Pyrrhic's following Gatra at that one with just a ah as he walks down.
So over the banister, you can see kind of gathered
Caleb has
around
a gut
one of the
shot at
central
me.
table, a few figures, 2 of them that look very similar to each other, kind of sitting around, while the half-elven bard that you saw earlier on your first day there is regaling them with these impossible tales. Hold on.
So whilst after everyone heads down, I'll say sorry to the maid, go back in my room, put on a shirt, and then head down.
I need to
see-
emphasize this. 9
playing-
intelligence.
And I'm still getting lazy, you fucker.
The story that he's currently telling is about a half-orc woman that he met on his travels named Gorabacha, who could chew through iron chains.
Kombucha?
Theo.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Does the name ring a bell?
It does not.
Okay.
Shit.
In fact, Barrack, to you, that doesn't even sound like an orcish name.
I'll kind of laugh when he says the name. Like a
More
small
like a
chuckle.
Porkish name.
So as you come downstairs, you can see again there's just a few people gathered around the table, and the bard, dressed very colorfully. He has a lute, but he's not playing it. He's got his foot up on one of the stools and kind of rising above everybody as he's standing, and they're sitting and regaling them with the stories. And he's got a hat on the table that they're kind of pitching coins into for the stories. Meanwhile, the innkeeper is just kind of doing his thing over here. He's a rather stout guy. He's got shock of black hair, comes down to a longer beard at a point, but you can see some gray coming through.
Does he look dead inside?
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
I was thinking, I was like, is he as dead inside as like Brian from like the other village we were in, or whatever the hell his name was?
Oh, Eric? No, definitely not.
Yeah, Eric. Okay.
This
He's
one
so Eric.
seems much more active than others.
So there are four people that are kind of seated at the table. Two of them, the ones that look real similar, are laughing and having a good time and pitching coins. The other two are just kind of quietly sipping their drinks. One is mostly bald with kind of lighter brown hair coming down from the back of his head, really long, kind of a mountain man beard. He's got a longbow kind of slung over his shoulder and a quiver sitting behind. He's got this big, fluffy kind of wool-lined coat. Looks like an outdoorsman. The other one looks a little bit younger, a little bit more of a stubble-covered face. He's got all of his hair dark brown coming down to about the chin level, wearing a jacket that seems to be like stitched together skins. It looks like leather, but all like patchwork, different colors and whatnot. They seem to be much more reserved than the other two younger guys at the table that seem to be fixated on the stories that this bard is telling.
So as I come,
As you come, what? You just cut off.
sorry. As I come down, I'm gonna go over to the barkeep and get a drink and be like, "What the fuck's up with that? What's going on there?"
Okay. So as you go, let's see here. He looks down at his little ledger as you order. He says, "I can offer you a pint of purple grape mash number 3 or the red dragon crush."
Let's try the dragon.
Right. And he pulls out a bottle. You can see that there's only about half of this bottle left, and grabs a pint, basically empties a bottle. That'll be 2 gold.
No problem. I'll pay the man, and I'll ask him. He's like, "What's up with Music Man over there?"
Oh, I don't know if I'd ever call him a music man. He kind of says rightly, "I've never seen him play the damn thing, but he's a good storyteller. I'll say that." He's what is his name? Rictavio, I believe he said. He's been staying here for about a month, I'd say. Seems like he's some sort of carnival ringmaster from some distant land. I can never get him to tell me where. But he pays, and that's good enough for me.
Fair enough. Then I'll start taking my drink.
Thing is, one thing I do remember, he had a monkey when he came in. Now, we don't do monkeys here and stuff, so I don't know what he did with the thing, but he doesn't have it now.
Alright.
Hearing this conversation at all?
Huh?
Am I hearing this conversation at all?
Yeah, it's between, you can hear everything between the stories that now he's talking about pair of conjoined goblin twins that he met at some point. and is going to.
I want to go up to I want to go up to the barkeep and be like, yo, speaking of monkeys, you see that guy over there? As I point to Pirik, looks like a monkey to me. Don't you not allow monkeys? Should we kick him out? I can do the honors.
He leans over. He leans over. Clearly has a glint in his eye. Says, "Oh, we got another monkey in here. Do we need to run him out? Do I need to get my Do I need to get my broom?"
We might need to. If you got a second one, I'll join you.
Oh,
Can I hear what Ginjo's saying?
absolutely.
Oh,
You give
Ginjo's
Ginjo
gonna.
a broom and just kind of watch and see what he does.
Hearing this, as Batron looks over at all this, he's going to raise his hand towards Ginjo and say, "Why?" and cast Druidcraft and have the smell of a skunk peer around Ginjo's nose.
Oh.
Oh dear. Ginjo, I'm gonna require a Constitution save.
Ooh, first save of the session.
Oh, of course, I get a 4. Thanks, brother.
All right. Well, there's gonna be. Okay.
I don't want
Oh,
oats,
how
bro.
many times
I
is he
just
rolling?
want to live.
How are you rolling?
Okay, I need
Well-
everybody to make con saves,
Fuck.
No shot.
except for Batron because Batron can't smell.
Oh,
Ah,
is a 17 good?
17 is good.
15 plus
dude,
4,
I
19.
hate you.
19 is good. Okay, you've smelled worse. But this aura of nasty just explodes around this broom. And instantly, Ginjo, you hear a voice in your mind. Don't. But can't take it, holds the broom out, ducks. At
I'm
seeing
moving
it,
away with my drink.
as Barrick pulls his drink away, the innkeeper that gets Strahrd's attention. He looks, sees the puddle. All 4 of the people. Suddenly, nobody's drinking anymore.
This is a fucking Who Wants Chowder situation.
Like dueling barfing as one goes, then the other goes, then the other goes, then the other goes, and it's all a different tone.
I was correct.
That
It is the
Batron
monkey
looks at
smell.
his hand and tilts his head at curiosity of this new form of ability.
Can I just say I hate this guy. I don't like him. He always does this to me. He always
Eric's
does
just
this
gonna
to me.
turn to
I hate
Bat
this
and be like,
guy.
"Oh fuck
You're
was
the
that?"
worst.
I am unsure. I was simply going to ask why Ginjo is the way he is.
You hear just
I'm.
groaning and moaning.
Heard it.
I mean, I was gonna fucking snatch the broom from him and beat him over the head with it, but
the
that
patrons
works.
all leave,
Is the bard leave
and
too?
with his colorful shirt over his nose, the bard wobbles up to the barkeep and says, "The usual, please, quickly." The barkeep washes his hands real quick, takes a wolf steak and a couple of apples and wraps it in a bundle and gives it to the bard, who takes it and leaves. Glaring at the
This one's a
automaton,
smelly monkey.
he takes a mop, tosses it at him, and says, "You clean it up."
I will
That's
do
revenge.
my
Revenge.
penance.
The next 2 hours.
Sweet revenge.
What, takes
Okay.
you 2 hours?
Revenge.
Oh, the next 2
There's
hours.
a lot of barf.
I'm going to finish my drink. I'm gonna pass the barkeep
I'm
another
gonna
2
step
gold,
out.
say thank you and sorry, and I'm gonna start heading out.
I'm gonna step out.
Did the bard leave his hat?
It is still on the table.
Drink
I
the
am
money.
robbing that. I'm robbing that. I need it. I want it. Can I take it? I want it. I want to take the monies.
Do I see Ginjo attempting to take it?
Here's the thing. Batron's the one that noticed it first.
Oh, shit.
So Batron is going to get dibs on this.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm going to take the hat and I'm going to inform the innkeeper to let the bard know my specific room if he wants it back.
Ah,
Finder's
Wow.
fee.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me persuasion real quick.
oh my god.
17.
Ooh.
I feel like this is gonna be a low roll Andy night today for me. I'm feeling it.
Someone else for once.
He looks at you, looks at the hat, looks at the gold in the hat, says, "You sure about that, lad?" Mighty generous of you. All right.
I am a
Up you go.
guard of a recent town. It would
Hmm.
be immoral for me to take someone else's earnings.
Wish we had more guard like you. They're not like you, by the way.
Oh,
Anyways,
fucking
up with ya,
Pyrrhix
up
at the fucking at that Pyrrhix at the bar. Oh, really? Now, what's your guard like?
The guard in this town are basically just the lackeys of the burgomaster.
Aye.
He says jump, they say how high.
Good to know. Good to know. Pyrrhix
Where
gonna
do you
look.
stand in town? Do you have any allegiances? Do you have any connections to anybody?
How to answer this.
We didn't hear what you said, Dio.
Oh, I said nope.
Hmm.
At least, not me.
I'm not there anymore. I can't answer.
Just watch yourselves around here, all right? There's more going on in Valaki than meets the eye. This next festival, or whatever he's planned, is set to happen tomorrow. Don't speak ill of the festivals. You may find yourself arrested for it. Head south
Aye,
of
we-
the town square if you want to see what happens to people that demonstrate malicious unhappiness.
Aye, we heard about that. And with that, Pyrrhix gonna walk away from the thing after setting down 20 gold and saying, "For the damages my friend caused," and walk out.
You guys are wealthy, bro.
I'm gonna
You
go
found that
ahead
Pyrrhix
fucking
has money to
jewelry
burn,
box.
dude.
You found that fucking jewelry box, dude. So where are you heading outside? Are you gonna follow me outside?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna head outside.
Pyrrhix following
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
Okay, we are going to go back to what is his name? Okay. I have made a note. You step out into the sullen afternoon air. You can hear murmurings about the next festival happening tomorrow. Some people are talking about the service tonight at the church. That things have been a little off there lately. Just kind of general town happenstance and gossip.
Is anybody paying attention to us?
No, nobody gives a shit.
Cool. Pyrrhix gonna pull his hood up for a second. When he brings it back down, he looks exactly like his father did, but younger.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right. Let me see what I have for that. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing?
Shopping. I would ask someone, where's
Let's
the
go.
where can we go shopping for supplies and weaponry?
Provisions.
Before we get too far on,
Provisiones.
I should probably ask, how much gold is in the bard's hat?
Looks to be somewhere around 9-10 gold pieces. It's not a hell of a lot, but it's respectable.
No, it's 10 gold. Pyrrhix rich.
Child's play.
So, as you kind of reach out and tag somebody, I would ask where you might go shopping. It's kind of this sullen older woman with one of those kind of bonnets on, little kerchiefs that hold the hair down. She kind of looks up at you with these dead eyes and said, "Here? Maybe the stockyard? I don't know anybody who sells weapons here. Weapons are for the gods." And she just kind of
We robbed
dodged
some
him off.
cards.
Do I hear this?
You all hear this.
You're following me.
Okay.
You guys are following me.
Do I know where in Vallaki weapons are sold, if any?
There aren't.
All right, Pyrrhic's gonna walk up
jeez.
to Barrack and pat
At
him on
least
the
there
back.
weren't last time you were here.
Right. As far as I'm aware, they don't sell them here.
The stockyard she was mentioning was the Arasek stockyard, which is N5 on your map.
Alright.
It's the whole thing with the unhappiness thing, because weapons are gonna cause unhappiness.
See, you get it.
It's where?
Ponies.
It doesn't have the markings on our map of N5 and such.
But Pyrrhic does
No,
because this is
Pyrrhic
his
does.
hometown.
Oh yeah, he's at the
Mhm.
fucking map. That's right. Alright, Pyrrhic, lead the way. Where we
He
going?
is
Alright.
the map.
Where's the direction we're going,
Yep,
brother?
He's the
Lead the
map. It's like
way.
Dora, man. He's the map.
Pyrrhic's just gonna lead the way to the fucking stockyard.
Let's
Does
go.
that
Alright,
make
go ahead
Ginjo
and put yourself
Swiper?
there.
Yep.
No. Oh man, because I
Where we going?
always fail.
No, because you're always taking swipes at Pyrrhic.
Okay, so Barrack's going to be going a different direction.
I'm trying to. I just moved my thing. Where is he going?
Pyrrhic,
I
you're
can't see
blind.
him.
I'm circling it.
You see, he's to the right.
Whoa!
Oh,
God
that big
damn it.
fish.
Holy,
All right,
what
boss
the
battle
heck?
time. Everybody roll initiative.
What's with the giant yellow cubes?
Somebody
Fuck,
made
my
it.
mouse is doing the thing again.
Oh no.
I was like, wait, what's happening here? I'm just trying to move my character and look at things, and then my guy just pulls out 2 yellow cubes that are like boss fight tier, like S+ tier Elder Dragon.
Can you stop describing it and move to wherever you're going, please? Thank you.
Alright, I'm going.
Time.
Where are they? Where they at? Oh,
To the
found
right.
him.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah,
Over
I'm
here.
heading with them.
I would say it's probably weird to the rest of you that Pyrrhic suddenly knows quite a bit about the town.
Probably. The large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads Arasek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon, its colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on the side spells out the words Rectavio's Carnival of Wonders, and a heavy padlock secures the back door. At this point, you actually see the half-elf bard there. He's on top of the wagon, seems to drop something through a hatch on the top. Then he hops off and walks away.
Which direction does he walk away in?
That's a fantastic question. That is going to be to the east.
So toward the gates.
No, that. No, I'm sorry. To the west. My bad. I'm good at things. Towards
You're good at directions.
So good. Feels smart,
Okay,
man.
good at math too.
All right. So you're still standing
1 + 1 is
outside.
4.
So the gate's locked.
Oh,
Do-do.
help. Give me a second. Here we go. It does look like there is a small store here. You see a couple of people tending it. There seems to be sheds for rent, but they also seem to have several items strewn around that might be useful.
Let's go take a look.
Can I take a look around at those items?
Absolutely.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, not at all. So you're just looking around. They have, seems like they carry 4 different types of ammunition, 5 different types of arcane focus, 4 kinds of druidic focus, a few holy symbols, and a bunch of miscellaneous adventuring gear.
What kind of
Sweet.
ammunition? Like for what?
They have arrows,
Arrows,
blowgun
darts.
needles, crossbow bolts, and sling bullets.
Mm.
All for 1 gold piece per. Or excuse me.
One,
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah,
say
no,
one
that's a
per.
lot.
Nope, they have bundles. My bad. I'm
Okay.
reading this wrong.
About to say that's a lot of money.
Bruh. I was like, nah, G. First you rip us off on the inn, now this? Come on.
I do actually want to purchase a bundle of crossbow bolts.
All right, so a bundle of crossbow bolt, I believe.
Is 20 bolts for 1 gold.
Yep, absolutely.
See. What else were there? Arrows?
As you put the gold on the table, they give you the bundles wrapped in this nice little kind of parchment paper type thing. It's obviously meant to be temporary covering. What was that?
I said, there's also arrows, right? Like just regular arrows?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, I might get a bundle of arrows.
A bundle of 20 arrows gives you for 1 gold.
See, I will buy.
Okay, and you see there's kind of a husband and wife team that is tending this stockyard. So the husband kind of walks off as somebody seems to be walking by the sheds, as obviously they rent the sheds out and whatnot. Spend some time talking to the gentleman. They part ways. He comes back to the counter.
Do they have any reaction to Pyrrhic's appearance?
No, they don't.
These, so they don't recognize him at any for anything. Okay, so that means
not.
his dad was probably super old, like forgotten and shit.
Not necessarily. It could also be that these guys weren't here for the Dawn House incident.
Or they're just living under a rock like Patrick Star.
Can I ask them about the bard in his like wagon?
Absolutely. What do you want to ask?
Can you guys tell me his name? I don't think we ever got his name, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Did
We
we?
did.
Yeah, we did off the barkeep.
Okay.
What's his name again?
That's right, you did. You
Start
did.
with
I
a
just don't
V.
remember. My brain shut off. Sorry.
Fine. So as you walk up, the husband and the wife are standing there tending their counter. What do you say?
Obviously I'll greet them and be like, hello, how you doing?
Oh, good morning to you.
Say, I have a few questions about the wagon there.
A lot of people ask about the wagon. What would you like to know?
How long's it been here?
I'd say about a month, and the wife nods. Yeah, about a month.
Anything?
What's in it?
Nobody knows what's in it. He's paying us a hefty sum of gold to just watch it for him, no questions asked. And if the gold's good enough, I don't need to ask.
Can I ask you how much he paid?
We like to keep our finances
That's
private.
Fair. Okay. All right.
You're welcome to take a look at it. Just I would advise against touching anything. It is a bit of a colorful wonder, isn't it?
Pyrrhic's just gonna nudge Genjo and be like, let's go see if we can fucking find that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing.
And he's gonna head out towards where the bard went.
Okay.
Say, Batron, let's go. You wanna go check the cart with me?
Yes, I am curious as to its contents.
Okay.
Let's go take a look.
As you guys are walking up to the wagon, it suddenly lurches as though something big has thrown itself against the inside wall. You hear the cracking of wood, the scraping of metal, and a snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you see that the sides of the wagon are splattered with dry blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's doorframe that reads, "I bring you from shadow into light."
Huh.
Neat.
Neat. You
I
said earlier he
INT
was
can't
on
process.
top. He was on top of the wagon.
Yeah, he climbed on top of the wagon, as you saw, and then hopped off and walked away.
Hmm.
It was recommended we not interact with the cart itself.
Seems a bit odd. Is it like? Is it just like a wagon, or is it like covered? Like, can I like pull up the?
It's more of a carnival wagon. I have a picture here,
Okay.
if it will
Thank
let
you for
me.
asking that question. I can't tell you these things because I'm not there, right? So
Exactly. Let me see if it allows me.
Like, I'm asking questions. I want to
Here
get
we
the
go.
full picture. I want to know what I'm looking at.
I know
It is in the D&D
because I'm curious too.
channel, hopefully.
Huh.
Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
the
cool.
creepiest type of wagon.
It was a carnival wagon.
How?
I didn't mean
Okay.
to
You're
leave.
a goddamn idiot.
Damn it, Bender. There we
I
go.
clicked on the wrong channel.
It's scuffed. Dude. It's scuffed.
So we do have those windows in the back, though.
Looks
On
like,
it,
but
that
you see
shows-
the heavy chains over it and everything too.
But can we see through the chains?
Let me check. Key to the wagon door. It doesn't say. I'm gonna assume that there's curtains or something drawn over the windows, though. Obviously, he wouldn't want people looking inside. But you
Alright.
definitely hear something pasting within. Heavy but soft steps. The occasional scrape of metal on wood.
Metal on wood.
Hmm.
What?
Whatever is inside appears to be chained for one reason or another.
Now, you do see a padlock on the back of the wagon door.
Let's not open that. Say I'm curious, but not that curious.
We may wish to conversate with the bard more.
Yeah, that might be good. I guess with that, we'll go catch up with the other two.
Alrighty.
Bard.
So as you join them on the street, how far did you guys make it?
Where? Could you point out exactly which direction on the bard went? Like when we were trying to follow.
From what you understand, he went this way, but
Okay.
where he's gone from there, no idea.
So let's say we made it up to here.
All right.
When, with the size of everything, I assume we wouldn't really have taken too long at that. So we could probably catch
not
up
at
fairly
all.
quickly.
Yeah.
So let me check. Alrighty. So as you're going on the fork, you think you see something colorful in this area. It's a fleeting glimpse of bright colors. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
And we both noticed this, right?
Absolutely.
Alright. Hey, Purik, let's go over that way.
You're just gonna nod and just start moving that way.
All right, so as you enter the town square, the shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of the square, there stands a row of stocks, locked in which are several men, women, and children wearing crude, plaster donkey heads. In the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations, little pieces of paper attached to everything.
Do we catch a glimpse of the bard, or what we think is the bard from here?
Not at the moment. Currently, the pages that you see stuck on everything like flyers seem to be fluttering in the wind. Nothing else really seems to catch your eye at the moment.
Would Pierre catches sight of the people? You said we could see the people in the stocks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when Pierre catches sight of that, Ginjo will see him fucking just visibly tense up angrily.
Cool.
After a few minutes, you see a figure approaching the town square, accompanied by what looks like 2 town guards. Where is... Oh, of course we don't give me a... There we go. Alright. He is tall, bald, wearing what looks like an overcoat of leathers and kind of like the woolen insulation, carrying a huge single-bladed battle axe that he just kind of slings over his shoulder. He points and orders one of the guards to take down the flyers. And then the other guard, you can see, has a sheaf of pages in his hand. He gestures and sends them both off. One guard is removing posters, the other one is putting new ones up. And where is Barrick? Barrick did not move his piece.
Alright. I didn't know we had caught up. Thought we were still catching up.
But yeah, everybody sees this happen.
Okay.
So they're running around, tearing down flyers and putting new ones up. All of
I'm
the
going to inspect some of the new flyers.
the new flyers.
Yes.
Okay. As you take a look at one, as it's on the wall, it says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children required, rain or shine. All will be well. The Baron."
Do I have time to snag one of the old ones before they're all replaced?
Roll me a dex save. Dex save or sleight of hand check, I'll let you pick.
Is a 14 deck save
That'd be good.
good?
Yeah, you're able to kind of sneak one off the wall. It says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendance and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well, the Baron."
Pikes?
Okay, what'd the new one say again?
The new one was the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Rain or shine, all will be
Gotcha.
well.
Pikes?
Gotcha. Pierre's gonna pocket the old flyer for now.
All right.
It was mentioned to us that with the last festival, there were heads placed on pikes throughout town.
Mm-hmm. And as you look around, you can see that they're still there. Apparently, this festival has already happened. As you look around, you see that in the stocks, wearing the donkey heads, are 3 men, 2 women, and 2 boys.
Can I ask one of the guards, if they're close enough to us, what the 2 boys did?
So as you catch up to one, what do you say?
Say, "Excuse me, sir, I have a quick question for you."
Make it quick. I've got a job to do.
Sorry, what did the two boys do? Whatever me and my group are new in town. We're kind of curious.
They was making fun of the festival, same as the rest.
All right.
You know, these
Like,
festivals have a purpose.
what's that purpose?
They keep us free of the grip of the devil Strahd. Anyone who disagrees with him must be in league with Strahd. So we make an example of him.
Huh. All right.
You don't have anything to say against the festivals, do you?
No, I've not seen any festivals yet, so I have nothing to say, good or bad.
Or are you new in town?
We're new. Me and my group are new.
Festival of the Blazing Sun will be held tomorrow. Make sure you're there.
We will.
You said there was a what did you say the fucking guards looked like? Like they were accompanying someone?
Mm-hmm. There's a third figure, tall, dark, and gruesome. Bald,
You're gonna say tall, dark, and
large.
handsome.
He's got
I
that.
was gonna be
He's
like,
got that single.
Yeah,
single-bladed axe.
Pirk's keeping his eye on him.
Okay. To you, he
Just
looks
kinda-
familiar.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's been around for a while. You sense that. Actually, you know what? Give me a history check. See if you can remember this.
History check. Where is history? There is history. 13.
check. Holy
13.
shit.
Oh, gee.
You think he might have some connection to the Burgomaster, but you're not sure.
Do I have any idea if he's the one that set the fire?
You have no idea.
Cool.
All right, what are you doing? Do you continue on? Do you do anything?
I'm still keeping a close eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything.
The one thing, okay, as you watch, they finish up their duties. They gather up all of the old flyers, and they leave the new ones, which are in remarkably better condition, having not been rained on, kind of fluttering around all over the town square. Apparently, this is where the festival is had, and the next one is scheduled for tomorrow. Getting on around, I want to say about 4 p.m. now. One thing you do know, Pyrrhic, is that you are very close to one of your favorite childhood spots, which was N7 on your map.
Yeah. Eric is going to just quietly start walking that way.
All right, go ahead and move to where you are.
Given the nature of that place, it would make sense if the bard headed that direction.
Pierrick, where are you going?
He's not responding. He's just heading that way.
All right, go ahead and move yourself. All right, taking the back way through the alleys. All right. The building is, as you remember it, a little bit more worn down, a little bit more dilapidated. I'll move. Okay, you got that.
Hey.
So everybody seems to be following Pyrrhic, who seems to have a mind of his own for the moment. So it'll be the orange
Why?
house here.
Do I spot our bard friend anywhere?
You don't see anything. Just the toy shop. Blinsky Toys. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Ooh.
Just a moment.
Going
Alright.
to fight my computer.
Would you quit resizing your piece? God damn it!
If my mouse will stop fucking up on me, yes.
The cramped shop has a dark entrance portico above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see a jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards, bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
I still have that stuff. Sorry, I still have that rabbit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still has that. It has that same tag with the same slogan on it.
Kirk's just gonna head in.
Hey, as you open the door, a little bell rings. Is anybody else entering?
I'll enter
Yes.
with them.
All right. So the two of you.
I don't know what Brick is doing, so.
I'm going with.
Oh, you're going to?
I said I was going
bet.
in.
I
Don't,
need- You didn't.
No,
No,
we
you
didn't
didn't.
hear
You
you,
didn't.
dude.
Your mic did not
Nah,
activate.
nothing came through.
bruh.
Okay.
Brother, you need oats, and you need to fix your mic.
God
So
damn it,
you see,
Not very gold money of you.
There.
It isn't gold money of his mic. Anyway, continue.
you see a rather portly fellow, dressed in what looks to be kind of a blue and green jester outfit. Probably somewhere in his mid-50s or so. I'll go ahead and post this. With what looks to be a monkey sitting on his shoulder. Kind of despondently sitting there, making what looks like these round, kind of wicker orb style things. He's got several of them hanging up and around. It's obviously not something he enjoys doing, but it's just kind of one of these by rote things. The doorbell, the little bell rings as you come in, and he doesn't even look up. He says, "Yes, what you want? Everybody wants something. What you want?"
I was curious if you knew who the man who bought this was, or
Man,
woman.
buy what? Nobody buy. Everybody want festival decoration. Nobody buy. They come in, the beggars. They say, "Oh no, I want the food. Oh no, I need the money." Oh no, how
Eric
is
holds up the
whiskey?
rabbit.
And he looks at you for the first time, and he drops the orb and says, "Oh, you have Blinsky toy. I make these years ago. Where you find this?" And he looks at your face. Rovkir? Where you been? Everybody thought you were
Not-
dead.
Not quite. That was my father.
Hirik?
Aye.
Last time I saw you, you were this tall. You could have been. Hey. And he whistles, and you see the monkey running around, and brings a little. He points, and it's the weird thing about this monkey is it's wearing like this little custom fitted tutu. Running around. So this thing's
Parts.
flapping around as it goes up to this tall shelf, picks something up off the shelf and kind of runs it down to him. This right here, this one commissioned almost 20 years ago by your father, by Rovkir. He come in, he asked me for this toy. He paid in advance, very hefty sum. But he never come back to collect it because house burned down and then poof, no more Pirik. So,
Aye.
and you look at it, and it was like this really, really cute kind of trio of mice, and they're supposed to like fit inside one another, but they're all made of foam, so it has like these little buttons that you can undo. And there's the big one, and then there's the medium one, and then there's a small one, kind of like the Petrushka dolls, but in like cloth, in
rat
fabric,
Matryoshka doll.
basically. But in like fabric instead of wood.
Oh.
So he says, this one was paid for, his body is for you.
Oh, he just sets it in front of me.
Oh yes, oh, it's fully paid for by your father.
Pyrrhix
His
just
house
gonna-
of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Maybe perhaps you know little child in need of joy? Little toy for girl or boy?
Perhaps the entire town could use your happiness.
And see, that is what Blinsky trying to do. His only way to escape Barovia to be happy. Blinsky tried to do part by make all children in Barovia happy. Nobody buy,
Happy.
nobody want the toys, nobody come talk to Blinsky.
Doesn't exactly help when there's a woman going around in the village. He points in the direction of the village of Barovia. There's a woman going around taking children as debt.
That is not happy. He's very not happy.
Why do you
This
think
bad
that town
woman.
is the way it is?
Blinsky no do that. Blinsky make happy. Blinsky deliver toys to Barovia, toys to Krask, toys all over Valaki. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. Blinsky make best toys in land. Nobody want toys though.
What kind of
I don't
toys
feel
does
like
he have in his
Blinsky's the
shop?
type of guy.
So let me
What?
answer Barrack first. So you look around and he's
Go
got.
ahead.
You see, like one's like a headless doll that comes with a sack of of attachable heads, including one with eyes and mouth stitched shut. He's got a little miniature gallows here, complete with a trapdoor and a weighted hanged man. He's got a little wooden string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings for like a crib.
Alright,
It's this kind of wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses.
what the fuck?
It's got a little ventriloquist dummy that looks like what? It's very, very well dressed, pale individual. And then there's a doll that looks very, very familiar to all of you. It's a female doll, has long auburn hair, dark complexion, burnished armor, and is wielding a sword in her left hand.
Irina.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna say, when did you make
Oh,
this?
that one is not for sale. Not
When-
selling though.
I'm not looking to buy. When did you make this?
Oh, I make those one every month. One every month.
How did you come up with the idea for it?
Oh, it's not my idea.
Whose?
Izek come in every month. He give description. I work from
Who?
description. Every door little bit different.
Who?
Izek. He's the burgomaster's lackey.
Oh
Is-
shit.
Can you describe
What?
it?
Oh,
I-
he is very big, bald, and scary.
Does he carry a battle axe?
Yes, that's Izek. He's very scary. No like Blinsky. Always
Is
man
that-
work on doll.
Okay.
Is there any reason why he asks you to make it?
I have no idea. I don't even know who this is supposed to be. Just give me description. Say, Blinsky, you make this. Yes, I make this. Or else he burned down my shop.
Can I grab it real quick and look at it?
Well, so as you look at it, you're kind of turning it over there in your hands, and it's very, very detailed. It must have been a good
Ginjo
description.
Gets a little angry because he knows who this is. I'll just state
For
that now.
every ounce of anger Ginjo has, Pyrrhix has just one more with the burn down the shop comment.
But they're
There are-
getting easier and easier to make now. I do it so many times.
The guard here seems to be good at making enemies.
And they just made 4 more.
I do have a question for you.
Blinsky, answer question.
How much does it cost to make a doll like this?
Oh, not much. Just material. Basic
Very-
material. You have the fabric, you have the yarn, you have the wool, the stuffing. All very easy.
If I were to ask you to make one of all of us, would you be able to do it?
Oh, Blinsky can make. Blinsky can make easy. 1 gold piece each.
I'll do it. 4 gold.
4 gold. I have ready in probably a week.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
One,
Maybe make a note of that.
1 week, eh?
We're gonna fucking forget about those.
He's
fucking
very
keys.
fine detail. I have to. He's very first of all, Blinsky have each of you sit down, make sketch. That way Blinsky remember.
Okay.
One other question.
Just a second.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm gonna make a note somewhere on my sheet.
It's like, don't forget the dolls.
There's an entire note
No.
section. Make use of it.
There you go.
I am.
What's your question?
Pierce just be like, so how much is that colorful guy who's going around town paying you to keep an eye on him? And point to the monkey.
Oh, you know Rictavio. He give me this monkey. Said that the inn said they don't allow the monkey. I was very sad before I had the monkey. But he give me monkey. I began to train monkey to fetch the toys from hard to reach shelf. He even made little tutu. He's very cute.
Does
Name
monkey
is-
have a
that
name?
is.
Name is Piccolo.
Piccolo. You name him Piccolo?
That's in the book, dude.
Shit.
Piccolo, high five. And the monkey just looks and just licks his bum. Ah, still getting that one down.
Can I pet the monkey? I want to pet the monkey. I'm gonna
Roll
pet
animal handling.
animal handling. Oh,
I
bad.
know, I never use that one.
Piccolo the
10.
monkey.
Yeah. So
10.
as you go to pet the monkey reaches up, kind of like grabs your thumb and your pinky, just kind of looking at your fingers and like comparing it to her own, like
Oh, it's female.
it's like wow, this is a big version of my hand type thing. And then finally it lets go and you're able to give the pets. It doesn't really like seem to respond to the pets, but just like very curious, like mostly
I
trying
like
to look
this.
and
I like
smell
this
and
monkey. This
You know
monkey is
what?
me. All right. This is
You
like
know,
the unevolved version of me.
you know
uh,
the fucking.
Wait, when did you
Here-
evolve?
Patreon, shut the fuck up. Patreon, you notice a very specific set of books on his back shelf. That are, the author's name is Fritz von Weirg. That name rings a bell to you.
Fritz von Weirg.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy name.
May I see those books?
Oh, these very old books. Be very careful with them. Please, you don't have replacement. And he pulls out like the first volume. Blinsky is student of great inventor and toy maker, Fritz von Weirg.
Oh, that you know my backstory.
The
He
name
has heard
is
the rumors.
familiar.
Yes, his name. Known everywhere, his name. Better toy maker than Blinsky. Only time I ever say that.
I like this
Blinsky
guy.
has heard rumors. Von Wig's greatest invention. A Clockwork Man. Somewhere in Castle Ravenloft. You're not going to the castle, are you?
I may, now that I have this information.
Oh,
Another like me.
Oh, you are Clockwork Man too? No, you're not clockwork. You are made of wood.
Oh, he's going to raise his hand, and he's going to pull it off and have the string stay attached as he pulls it out, and then lets go and lets it snap back into place.
Oh, pardon the trick, big whoop. He pulls on his sleeve and does it. Blinsky can do that too.
He's
Oh,
he's
it'd
a
be
live.
fine.
He's
I
a
like you.
And then
okay.
pops off the head and
Oh,
holds
Blinsky
it out.
cannot do that. Okay, you make your point. Jeez.
My friend here is a bit of a puppet, you could say.
Blinsky has worked on puppet before. If you go to castle, if you be so kind as to find the clockwork masterpiece and deliver to me,
Blinsky, I have a question for you.
and make any toy you desire. Maybe that. What was that?
Oh, I was gonna say, are we able to give some upgrades to our current Clockwork Man?
No, no, must study first. Study the work of the great inventor first. Then afterwards, maybe Blinsky can do something for you.
We'll keep that in mind. I mean, all the shit you give me, Batreon, I still look out for you.
You know,
Blinsky is sorry. Only upgrade. Maybe toy. Maybe monkey. Business not been good. Only reward I can offer.
I'm gonna ask
Fair
you,
enough.
how much did
Sometimes knowledge is a apt reward.
Was that?
I
Derek?
said I was gonna ask. I was like, how much were the mice that were commissioned?
Oh, this one only like 2 gold. It's very easy to make. Blinsky used to make these all the time. It's old style toy. Back from Blinsky's childhood. Nobody make them anymore. Nobody like them anymore. It's old people toy.
Can
The
I
kids
have you?
make fun of you.
Can I have you make one, as well?
I make another one. Blinsky running a little short on materials, but I tell you what. You bring me Clockwork Man, Blinsky make you any toy you want.
Oh,
Right now, very
do that.
busy with festival decorations for the Burgomaster. His only thing keeping Blinsky's shop alive.
Say, I wanna
I wanna make it up to Pierrick, bro.
say,
Kill this damn
I'm
rat.
gonna take out of my pocket. I'm gonna take out 10 gold and tell him like, this is for you.
Oh,
Thank you for what you've
that
done.
this is lot of gold. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
This is massive amount of gold.
Dude, I feel like Blinsky's the type of guy to sell
Oh.
AK-47s, bro.
oh,
I'm telling you,
there.
bro. My man's an AK-47 type of guy.
Oh.
I feel it. I feel it.
Oh,
I
Barrack,
feel it in my
Barrack,
blood,
you,
bro.
Barrack, you poor son of a bitch. At that, Pirk's gonna set down 200 gold.
You shitter.
And he collapses behind the desk.
Can I?
You're
With a
right.
heavy-
How rich is
Veteran's going to
You're
lean
right.
over.
He found a jewelry box worth what was 10,000 gold or some shit.
It wasn't 10,000, no.
Bro, my
There's
man,
gotta
my
be
man
that
found
way.
the infinite money glitch, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I
Say,
mean, Rogue's doing
he's-
rogue
He has all
stuff.
the cash.
Right?
Let me just subtract 200 gold from my total real quick.
Fucking
How much
Christ.
you have
sir.
left?
700 and some.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, he found that
My
fucking
man is
jewelry
rolling in
box.
the deep over here.
As he falls,
You know,
Veteran's going to
no,
look
roll it
over,
Down in
put
the-
a hand out, cast Spare the Dying just to be safe, and then start reading the books.
Yeah, nothing happens. He's just passed
Yeah.
out.
You know what? At
Monkey
that,
doing
Pierce
anything while
Pierce just
Belinsky's
gonna.
knocked out?
What was that?
What?
Is the monkey doing anything to Belinsky while he's passed out?
Sitting in front of him, just kind of picking his nose.
I was hoping the monkey was like
You know,
slapping
you-
him or some shit.
You know, Pierce just gonna just.
Going through his
He
hair.
fell behind the desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierce just gonna tap the desk and get the monkey said like, "Hey, no, come back up here."
Roll animal handling.
Cool.
Say is
This is more than I. This is already more than I've used animal handling in the last 3 years.
That's a 14.
Okay. You hear it just kind of squeaks at you and like looks back at you, keeps going through Blinsky's hair while looking at you, and then like finally climbs back up and just Abu pouts.
Pet the monkey. Pet the monkey. Let him rest. He'll be fine.
I want this monkey as my pet. Honestly, I want this monkey as my
don't
pet.
steal the
monkey's
monkey.
But the monkey's so useful to
Don't
Belinsky.
steal the
I want this
monkey.
Shut
Yeah,
up!
that- exactly.
Let me explain my thought process, dumbass. 9 intelligence. Look at us. Head ass.
I just wanted
Finish
to know
your
if you
fucking
steal the
thought.
fucking monkey.
I'm just trying to say, bro. I want this monkey as my pet, but the monkey's already helping Belinsky so much, so I don't want to take the monkey. Shit, bro. Let me get my thought going. Shit.
Uh,
All right. So, what are you guys doing now?
Alright, let's head out.
uh,
All right.
P-
So
Pirk's
Did
Pirk's
he
gonna
make the
go around
sketches
the.
of us?
did you what?
Did he make the sketches of us?
Not yet.
Okay, we have to do that
Pirk's
first.
gonna go around. Pirk's gonna go around the desk and pick up the 200 gold and place it in Blincy's pocket just to make sure nobody tries to steal it from him while we're gone, in case he's still passed out.
He is still passed out.
Well, he can make the sketches of us after we get back with the
Masterpiece.
Happy Boy 2.0.
Masterpiece, yes.
Masterpiece. You have to come back with masterpiece.
Battery off. That's his name.
Battery off. Shut the fuck up.
Blinsky.
Oh god damn it. I hate all of you.
He just reminds me of the Duke from Resident Evil 8.
I've never played Resident Evil, so.
He's the shop guy.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. At this point, do we want to go ahead and call a dinner break?
Yes, sir. I have some
Yeah.
ribs, lamb, and chow mein to
You have
eat.
some,
So
you have some oats.
I have some barrels, bro. I got barrels.
Alrighty. We're going to take a
I'll be
short
back.
break. Dio's going to go ahead and get his vittles. And I am going to play some ads because that's what I do to turn off the pre-rolls.
Bro, we were already playing for an
So-
hour and a half.
Yeah. All right. Working on an avatar and shit for VRC. Good shit. Okay. Mortem's got some stuff going on. We got 2 for 1. We
Say
got
I am,
Durgan Flurgan. Don't you disrespect my bear. Hey, we didn't talk about Bojack. We didn't say nothing about Bojack.
Say I'm gonna be right
Don't
back.
worry. All right. Good for share those ribs. Yep. So, actually, I will wait. So we still have like 2.5 minutes of pre-rolls being off. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys enjoy the new layout and everything.
I'm
man.
going to run to the bathroom.
All right, you have fun with that. Animal handling. It is though. Do I ever? Do I ever use animal handling? No. No, I do not. That's
What the?
more-
Why the fuck are you turning into Christopher Walken?
If I wanted to be walking, I would. Come on. Don't
Anytime somebody goes, "Come on," as
Come on.
Christopher Walken, my brain goes to Arnold. Just come on.
Come on, get to the chopper. Ah. I should make walking a voice redemption, shouldn't I?
Oh yes.
Walking over here. William, what have you been up to? Did it okay? How did we enjoy Blinsky? Because I worked on that character for a
Oh,
while.
I love Blinsky.
It's one of my maybe I'll
Can't
make
believe I'm-
Blinsky a fucking voice redemption too. Shit.
Can't believe I made him fucking faint.
Oh, that poor fucker with
Hey, his shop will be going for a little while now, at least.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my god. I'm just saying, be careful. You might need that gold. So
I have 700.
yes, but there are bitches be price gouging out here.
Yeah, but listen, this was worth it. His shop will keep going for years to come.
This is true. Actually, that may affect some things. Kitten? What? He is on your lap. Oh no. You are now paralyzed. You cannot move. Why is
You
it
fucking-
anyone just rammed? I mean, they do still have the dream pastries.
Back.
Welcome back. Gonna do a little bit of
I got
Oh, boy.
Reese's.
Reese's. I have over here the Milky Way, the crunchily Butterfinger. It's all very good. I
have
can't
a-
stop Blinskying.
I'm back. I will hold
He's a
back.
Blinsky.
He's so small. Oh no.
He's no happy. He's no Blinsky.
He's not happy. He's not Blinsky. Blinsky make best toys in land. I don't even know where that voice came from.
It's just an old Russian guy, and I appreciate it.
Very matter of fact, old Russian guy. Oh man, would Vic like pick? Absolutely. Send it to my Discord. I can't check it right now because it'll fuck up the cameras, but I will check later.
Oh. But hey, also, yes, we've been going for about an hour and a half, Bender, but hey, This has been a productive hour and a half instead of us just sitting around shooting the shit in character.
I do have a phone. Okay, Mortem, you're right. You're absolutely right. I forgot I had a phone, even though it's sitting right fucking here. Shut up! Shut it! I don't need your
You're an
fucking lip.
idiot.
You were too focused on how dark and salty your food was.
Too focused on Blinsky.
Too focused on Blinsky.
Oh god damn it! I had so much fun with him. Originally, I was gonna use that voice for the Burgomaster, but I figured it'd be more fun on Blinsky since I was a more jovial character.
No, if you did that on the Burgomaster, that'd be more Russian Godfather.
You come to my
I,
house.
You,
The day of my daughter's wedding.
house on the day of my daughter's wedding.
He's gonna do that now.
What? Dude, what's going on,
Don't
Bill?
you dare.
There's no fun. There's no Blinsky. He's on your back. Oh, no, he'd give you a monkey for my back. Oh, poor phone. I need to replace this phone. It's so slow now. Fucking built-in obsolescence. Peanut butter on a corn dog? What's wrong with you?
No, that has the same energy as fucking peanut butter on a hot dog, ketchup on a bologna. Try it.
What the fuck?
That's a thing. No, if you haven't heard Beast say that, oh, it's fucking funny.
I put peanut butter on celery and maybe apple slices. That's it. Ketchup with grilled cheese? What?
Why?
Okay.
like-
I might weird people out with my version on that. On
If you say ketchup and mac and cheese, I'll stab you.
fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, them catto.
Say sometimes I do
I-
do that.
Our family tradition is you make your grilled cheese sandwich. Of course, you do it with the butter on each side and everything like that. But we're fucking weird, okay? We're fucking weird. You know what we do?
What?
It's the only time I ever use this substance. I don't use it on anything else in the world. But a thin layer of Miracle Whip.
No,
Okay.
no. You see, you had me going because I thought you were gonna say mayonnaise, and then you fucked up by saying Miracle Whip.
No, but that's what we do. Like, it's just
Because-
slightly sweet.
Well, no,
and it
mayo on as the fucking grilled cheese thing is a thing.
But we use
It's a
Miracle Whip.
crispier.
The
It
only-
it results in a crispier outside to your grilled cheese.
Yeah, but we put it on after you're done cooking it.
Oh, you're
That's
just
like a
fucking
topping.
wrong.
I was like, you let Dwell, not me. Dwell puts mayo on pancakes?
No. You're here's how you do mayo on a grilled cheese. You replace the butter with mayo. It results in a crispier outside and a more flavorful
See, no,
grilled cheese.
we do the butter thing, and then we go and we put just the word is just gross. No, we put the Miracle Whip on as like a topping as after you're done cooking it.
You're fucking wrong. You fucking Italians and your weird shit, man.
Okay, on it. That blame my dad for that. Okay, I didn't make that shit up. Also, we're half redneck too, so you know.
See, I thought I was weird for using ketchup because I don't like like tomato soup. But no, it's just like I'm fucking normal.
I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but I like tomato flavored products. I like things that are made from tomatoes, just not tomatoes themselves.
Italian and redneck. Boppa da boopy, y'all.
Bop-a-da-boop.
It's not a good combination, trust me. Jeez, wait. Waiting for the weirdo in the corner to say toothpaste with milk or some shit. The worst thing you can do is drink Sunny D or orange juice after having brushed your teeth.
No, that's the worst, dude. The citrus burns.
It's not just that, it's just the mint makes everything taste wrong. You have done it? Ugh. Hey, at least you haven't done what I've done with toothpaste one time when I was younger.
What'd you
That I
do?
learned from. Nothing.
No, what'd you do?
Nothing that I can say on stream about that.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna say, the only thing I'm gonna say
No.
is don't use the one that has the little crystals in it because you get abrasions and that shit gets in there.
No! What is wrong with you?
Lotion.
I had spicy crotch for a little while.
Dude,
part,
no.
you can't rinse it off either, because that just makes it worse.
There's crystals. It causes abrasions. You rubbed the liquid equivalent of sandpaper on that bitch.
You're a fucking
I was
idiot.
in the shower when I.
You're a fucking idiot.
You can't just do this. I didn't know that. I was 16.
Jesus Christ.
That would be the stickiest hand job ever.
No, you don't understand. Vic's apparently done it, Crow.
Oh, did you just come back for this?
He did.
We were talking about just making sure you don't use the one that has the crystals in it, because them give you abrasions. I found that out the hard way.
Vic, were you hoping to make someone's breath minty fresh?
I was 16 at the point, so no.
No, I said hoping for a reason.
There was nothing else in the shower, Durgan. There was no soap.
But there
There's
was no
water.
soap.
There's water. Just go in, quote unquote, dry.
Here's the thing. I hadn't learned how to use the hand yet, so it was I started weird, okay?
What the fuck?
Woolier, I don't actually find that one weird. I actually keep my toothpaste in the shower too. It's just easier to brush my teeth in the
No,
shower.
that is weird.
Hey, it's okay. You're talking to the same person who tried a vacuum cleaner when he was 13. You remember how I said household appliance in the Never Have I Ever?
Yeah, there's a reason why Manda started posting memes afterwards.
Right.
Here's the thing.
You and your Hoover.
I got caught.
You got caught with
I
your.
was sitting in my closet and I got caught.
It's just no. I just imagine just hey son, why are you
No,
trying
no,
to vacuum the
these were
sausage?
These were
Wait,
complete
what?
strangers.
Oh, they're just like, what the fuck?
Hi, Tenchi.
Dude's trying to vacuum his dick.
It's like you do that.
Hey, no one ever said he makes good decisions. Sometimes they suck.
I was 13, okay?
Fucking crow.
I got this new
Crow.
toy.
My man's over here trying to Hoover his hooner.
I'm just happy that the pun went over Vic's head and Bender's immediate response is, God damn it.
I didn't even hear it. I was talking. This doesn't belong in a D&D cast.
Too late now.
Vic at 13.
Run it again.
Suction.
God damn it. It's okay. This section of the show is only being shown to subscribers.
Well,
Like an
the
ad.
bot
We're
was that
gonna,
way.
we're gonna cut that specifically out of the YouTube recording.
Uh,
You didn't know about Vic.
no, that'll be a little flavor for the YouTube recording.
Oh,
No,
God.
no, you have to cut it out. But here's what you do: you fade to black. Have Vic fucking make a noise and just a vacuum sound, and then it cuts back straight to where we join back in.
Dude, send me the footage. I'll edit it.
Oh,
I will send
It's
you
no
the
fun.
footage.
No, Blinsky.
It's no fun. It's no Blinsky.
I have access to Blender and I know how to do video editing. I will do
No.
this shit.
I don't, Crow. It's all gonna be you. I'll send you it when we're done.
God fucking damn it. You don't need to. I got all of our faces here.
Why are you doing it, Bender? We have this set up now.
We have this now. I can export and give to you. That's
Blinsky
that.
has
Blinsky has
vacuum if
that.
you have honey.
Fuck.
Mortem, he doesn't let himself live it down. The fuck you talking about?
You wouldn't know about it if it wasn't fucking for me.
Or, you know, never have I ever.
But no, I'm looking very forward to when we get back into this after Dio's done eating.
We're gonna kill
so
someone, aren't we?
Would you quit
Oh, yeah,
jiggling your fucking fat belly?
I can't see it. I'm just like, why is this here? This is unfamiliar to me. I don't like
I
it.
just see your shirt fucking wobble up and down. I'm like, this motherfucker
I'm
is shaking
like-
his stomach.
That's thankfully that's not on cast, but I'm like that dude from Atlantis. Dance, baby, dance.
Dude, so we've
If
been
you look
doing
closer,
more
you can
Never
see
Have
how
I
big-
Ever lately.
Beans,
We've been
bacon,
getting,
whiskey, and lard. What?
We've been getting beast and more people on that. We've been hopping on VR chat just off and on doing more Never.
Oh,
It's
God, we
gotten
should
to a
play something
point.
tonight after stream. That'd be fun.
It's gotten to a point I'm not allowed to stand on the lines with everyone else. I have to go up to the spectators and go from there.
Because you always win.
This last one we did, I was at 28 before someone hit 20.
you're like every fucking Yasuo in every bot game that I played has to go 40-0, or he can't come home to mommy.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, I've apparently had a lot in my life.
That's not a good thing.
Watercuss, I choose you.
The fact you've had a more eventful life than us is not a good thing.
I mean, kind of depends.
I don't wear those. Sorry.
It depends on the questions being asked.
God damn it, Dio.
What happened?
I think he got
Did he
sent to
AFK?
the way,
Yep.
way in the dodo.
Well then,
Well,
is this?
Cameras are defect.
Well, this is very awkward.
We're just gonna have to deal with this until Dio comes back.
Fine, whenever he comes back, he's got lamb. He got stuff.
He got mangoes.
He got mang.
Oh god. How are you guys enjoying the campaign so far?
Good. I'm like,
Oh, it's always fun.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Hydrate. Thank you, sir.
Get you some zip.
get you some.
Oh.
I realized I should have asked before we left town square. Did that fucking guard notice me?
The guard notice you? Notice you what?
Just notice me.
The face.
No.
Did fucking Ezek notice me? That
Didn't,
fucking
didn't see
bald, that bald
he didn't seem
cunt.
to be looking at you, so.
I mean, to be fair, we also don't know if he was alive at the time, too. Or, well, we know he's alive, but we don't know if he was part of it.
Pyrrhic has some suspicions after the burn down the shop comment.
From this point, I'm starting to assume just everyone that's pissed off the Burgomaster has been threatened to be burned.
Dead.
Lots of fun watching Jelly. I'm not playing. Hey, remember, we are planning something.
It's
There's-
fine.
I have this as well. It's very good. I have this one with the 5 spot. He's ready. He's ready to go. I'm not gonna be able to drop that voice.
But not like, here's my thing. I don't need to go to the Burgermaster if I want to be burned. I'll just go to Batreon.
Damn. I mean, truth though, right? Like, 'cause
The roast is real, though.
you don't go to the Burgermaster, you're about to come to the Burnermaster.
Fucking Burgermaster.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
That was actually a really good one. Fucking well played.
Thank you. You handed that to me. It was too easy. Oh. I want to do things. I feel you, Mortem. I feel you. Oh, very good. Very good. We have the hydrate. All right, in another
That has
2
puppy.
minutes, we're going to run another minute and a half of ads to get us all the way up into hour-long territory. 102 sub points. Yeah, we did lose a few sub points. Because unfortunately, gift subs do expire. But it's fine. It's fine. We will get there eventually, especially if there's more Blinsky. I need to extract him from this campaign and make him a regular in my homebrews.
He's no fun. He's no Blinsky.
It's no fun. It's
I'm
no
just,
Blinsky.
I'm just waiting for us to meet our version of like the magic shop people. Our version of
Our version of what?
Fillmore.
Okay, you need to turn your voice activation thingy down just a little bit.
I did turn it
You're-
down. I
you're
turned it
cutting
down
off.
a
Yeah,
lot. Alright.
it still keeps cutting
Your
out.
input sensitivity needs to go to the left a little bit. What is it currently at?
It's now at 90. minus 90.
Okay,
Minus 90. Negative.
minus 90. Okay,
Negative
let's try that and see how it goes. Okay. Very good. It's okay. And now we can hear you.
Fucking fuck off with the
Blinsky
Blinsky voice,
Blinsky.
goddammit!
What? Okay. Oh God, I just had
Wait,
a
no,
thought.
no, no.
Durgan, can you
Blinsky
do
and
that
Clem.
voice? Can you do the Blinsky voice that I just made up?
Are you about to make Blinsky his fucking player character in one of your campaigns?
No. I just had an idea.
Is he gonna guess as Blinsky?
No. I just had an idea.
I'm just picturing we get back, we all go to see Clem, and then suddenly, Blinsky make pie.
Fucking.
If not yummy, not Blinsky.
Nah, Blinsky makes sign.
Tasty is not
Blinsky makes sign. Ooh, not that-
Blinsky make best alcoholic drink. We'll put dick in dirt.
Excuse me?
Dick in dirt or money back. You guarantee you. You have a very good night. You won't feel a thing.
Wait, hold up. Why are we talking about Ginjo's lovers now?
Hey now. Hey.
You're an all-star.
Wait a minute. Ginjo has lovers? I thought that was Barrack.
And basically, you weren't expecting the half orc to be the hot one, were you?
Still more than Pyrrhic, though.
Barrack's not looking.
Beer can be whatever you want, baby.
Whatever
No,
you
there's
do.
the fun. There's the difference though. Ginjo's looking, Pyrrhic isn't.
I just thought of something. Oh no!
Oh no, Vic, what are you
Beer
doing?
could be in the bedroom like, hey baby, do you like it gnomish or do you like it orcish? He's like, gnomish, orcish, gnomish, orcish. Loxodon!
Nah. I think she likes the bull.
Oh no. What the fuck is wrong with that?
I feel bad for Dio missing all this.
It's not. It's all being recording. We'll put dick in dirt. Everything be fine. All will be well.
Only have Blinsky.
We'll put Dick in dirt.
We'll put dick in dirt. We guarantee our money back.
We'll put Dick in Hoover.
Only have it Blinsky way. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. Why do I take everything wrong? Oh,
I'm a firing blaze.
oh, poor Dio. Missed all of this. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at Goodberry, like, I have 4 spell slots, so I can make a total of just 40 berries. After 24 hours, they're no longer magical, so they don't heal, but they're still berries that I have. I could make some mango juice, man. I could make mango.
Make some hot chocolate. Good shit. That sounds good,
Chocolate sounds
actually.
good.
That really sounds good.
Bad chocolate.
Oh, so let me go ahead and research a little bit more on what you are coming up to. Okay, went through there. Excuse me.
Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot.
Oh, also,
are?
Batreon, you do recall walking past a church, I should say.
Churches!
Oh, hey, I have a church visit, yay.
Of particular interest to you.
Next time we go to a fucking church, can we have Ryu come in and be Father Ryu?
I think we just have to have Ryu present first.
It's alright, we already watched one priest die, why not another?
Oh!
That's fine.
Hey, I mean, sometimes life just sucks you dry.
Hey.
Ooh, damn.
I'm sorry, that joke bites, doesn't it?
Cheeky motherfucker.
There's a reason you keep me around after.
Debatable.
Debatable.
No. The reason you keep me around is Jinx.
Oh,
Why?
Nah.
There's
The
the-
reason he keeps you around is so he can bleed you dry of the puns.
Look who decided to come back. He heard part about Dick in there. Said yes.
Oh,
You know what?
yes, we come back. We drink vodka. Yes.
You missed
yes,
so
we drink
much.
vodka. Yes.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah,
so
what
you missed
fucking
a
much.
lot, dude.
All right.
I
so,
came back in on a lot of what the fuck.
It's okay.
What?
It's all recorded. It's all recorded. We are back.
God damn it.
Double
So as
record.
you exit Blinsky's toy shop, where are you guys going?
Well, I want to head to the church.
Get right back into it. Okay, the church is at the far western end of the town. Getting on towards about 6 p.m. now. We are going back to no chat mode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.
As we're leaving the shop, any sign of Mr. Bard Boy?
Nope.
Fucking, where the fuck? You don't think he went back to the fucking inn, do you?
He might have.
You hear a voice in your head. It's entirely possible. It looked to me like the master suite of the inn was permanently occupied.
As Batron is leaving, oh fuck it, the inn can wait. Let's go.
All right, so Batron's making his way downtown. What's the rest of you doing?
Fucking pass it, he's homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself.
All right, you make your way to the church. It seems to be
I require
of-
new vestments.
It seems
I
the
require
slouching,
oats.
centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. You see a couple people out in front of the church. One by one, some of the peasants are making their way in for the nightly sermon. You see what looks to be the father in his kind of tattered vestments, ushering people in calmly. Next to him is standing what looks to be an altar boy of sorts. Off in the distance in the graveyard, you see a brawny lad with a perpetually furrowed brow, kind of tending the ground. He carries a huge shovel. Seems to be kind of grim.
It's shovel night. It's shovel night, boys.
No, it's
It's
dumpy.
shovel night. No, I'm calling it now.
So,
It's shovel
in
night.
a few minutes, the rest of the whatchamacallit, peasants kind of filter themselves in, one of which is the old woman that you asked about weapons earlier. She kind of shuffles her way in.
As
the
everyone else,
Go ahead.
as I said, as all the peasants go in after everyone has entered in, Vatran will follow in and find a place for himself to be seated.
All right, so as you seat yourself, you find yourself sitting next to the old woman. As the father kind of greets everybody else that's still standing outside. He says, "All are welcome in my flock. If you wish to have a seat, you are more than welcome to stay. We pray for protection against the devil Strahd and all of his evils. We are a safe haven. We are hallowed ground. They cannot touch us here." Everybody outside, what are you doing?
Sad. I was waiting for you to stop. I said I was gonna follow. I was gonna say I'll follow.
I'm
you
gonna
inside to the
take a
next door.
moment. I'm gonna take a moment and meditate while these guys are doing their own thing.
Roll me history.
Who, me? Me?
Yes.
Oh,
As you're
bet.
meditating.
19.
19. As you close your eyes and just slip into your trance for just a little bit, your vision kind of speeds along the streets to the west, to the gates. You have a vision of what look to be werewolves breaking through the gates, rushing through the street, slamming into the doors of the church, and being repelled by the holy energy of the hallowed ground. And then, important to note that this building looked much newer than it does now. Then you have another vision, seemingly years later. The building looks very similar to the way it does now. This time, the werewolves make it inside. And the vision ends.
Oh, shit. And Toya can see my meditations as well, or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
She says, well, that's quite the recollection. It seems as if this place may have had something protecting it that they may have lost. As much as the
Assuming
father...
that- Oh, sorry. Oh, I was gonna say as much as the building looks similar to this church, and the werewolves came in. Could it be that this could be a vision of something to come?
Well, from what I know of Kalashtar, you only see what your ancestors have seen. So somebody you are related to must have seen this. It must be in the past. Kalashtar cannot see the futures. My best guess is that this place once did have something protecting it. It was able to repel the denizens of Strahd, but it seems to have lost that now. As much as the father wants to preach protection, I fear that he is only gathering lambs for the slaughter at this point, whether he knows it or not.
Kid.
I wonder if we could find whatever they lost and restore this place as hallowed ground.
Potentially, but where should we? Where do you think we should start?
I would start with maybe asking the father after his sermon is over. Let all the townsfolk leave, and when it's 4-on-1, questions tend to be answered a little bit easier.
I'll let the others know. Pyrrhic's outside with me, right?
I believe so. Question?
Pyrrhic?
Out of curiosity, would I be able to tell the area is no longer hallowed?
Roll religion.
Oh, that's a nat one.
You don't know
You're
shit,
distracted by the praying next to you. The old woman is kind of bent over with her kind of hands clasped in front of her forehead. Among her murmuring, she murmurs something about her son being put in the stockade, and she's praying for his freedom.
Aid.
So, is Pyrrhic still outside?
Pyrrhic, are
Yeah,
you-
he's not really going in.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let him in on what I saw in my vision, son.
Okay. So you are now aware of all of this.
Hmm.
So, what are you doing now?
Okay. Well, I'll stay and listen to the sermon and attend for the entire.
So, the entire sermon takes about an hour or so. Mostly preaching divine protection, talking about Saint Andrel, the saint that protects this church. Church is dedicated to the Morning Lord. And then the sermon ends. The Most of the townsfolk filter out. The old woman next to Batrion kind of walks up to the father, and they have kind of a hushed discussion. The two of you inside can roll perception to see if you hear this.
I don't see shit. I rolled a 5.
Sean.
5.
Yeah, 5 plus
Oh.
nothing. So 5.
Um. I think my luck just went entirely out the window.
We some
What'd you roll?
dumbass motherfuckers.
2 nat ones in a row.
Oh
Another nat
boy!
one.
Yep.
We
Yeah, you didn't hear shit.
You are
We
a
are
lower
dead.
rolling Andy than me right now.
All right, so she makes her way out, and the father and the altar boy seem to be alone. There's a quiet conversation. The altar boy goes to the back. And the father just kind of sitting in front of his dais with his bridge of his nose pinched between his thumb and his forefinger, just kind of in obvious consternation and worry. Ginjo and Pyrrhic, you notice the last of the villagers leave as well.
Let's head inside, Peric. What do you think?
Hi. Let's go.
All right, bet.
So as you enter, you see Barrick and Batrion rising from their seats.
As we walk in, I sort of walk up to Barrick and Batrion, and I also fill them in on what I saw in my visions.
Toya kind of slips out of you for a moment with a sideways look at the father. She looks at Batrion and says, "Those vestments are very similar to your own, are they not?"
They are.
Perhaps you might have the best chance of talking with him then. See if there is indeed something amiss. Either you or Pyrrhic,
And-
perhaps. Pyrrhic seems to be, well, seems to have some advantage to talking with these people.
Or both can talk.
Pyrrhic is able to talk to most. But I shall approach myself. It is my usual fare, after all. And I'll get up and start heading over.
Okay. So those of you who are not heading over, you can see out the window the dark-haired lad with the shovel is just kind of doing basic groundskeeper stuff, but always has this kind of grim look on his face. As you approach the father, he looks up and realizes that there's still people in the church and hurriedly stands and kind of dusts the wrinkles out of his garment. Hello, I am Father Lucien. I don't believe I have seen you before. I welcome you. I bid you goodwill and protection. What is it I can do for you this night?
Father Lucien?
Lucian.
Lucian.
Hello, Father Lucien. I am Batrion of the Temple of the Raven Queen.
Oh, a brother from the Temple of the Raven Queen. We haven't seen you here in quite some time.
Me and my companions have come to Barovia on a mission to assist.
Well, this place does need a good deal of assistance. Unfortunately. There is... So tell me, how did you come to be here? How do you fare?
I am operating at full functionality. My compatriots are a bit less for wear.
And he frowns for a moment and looks at you in earnest. Says, "You are an automaton."
That is correct.
I wasn't aware there were more of your kind.
There are?
Only the one. Though I believe that one belongs to the devil Strahd.
Ah, the Clockwork Man. Is this the one you
So you've
refer
heard.
about? We have recently seen books.
Well, I suppose such things are neither here nor there. Tell me, what can an old father do for you?
It is always a good opportunity to come to the church for answers to local questions.
Well,
With that, I'll look back at everyone else and beacon them over.
beckon them over?
Yes,
Beacon
back
them
and
over.
shut
You're
up.
gonna
on the
headlights.
Beacons.
Speaking of the Gundor
I have
Clockwork Man,
M&Ms.
You're gonna
I'm not afraid to crunch.
All right,
The
let's
paralysis.
relax. All right, that's great. Calm down, bud.
So as the rest of you walk over, I would assume these are your traveling companions?
They are. We are all members of a town guard.
Surely not this town guard. As he looks at
Far
you.
from it.
I see. Well, forgive me for repeating a question, but what do you seek here? What could I possibly do for the four of you?
I personally wished to attend a sermon and acquire another set of vestments, as I have recently lost mine.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I am unsure of whether or not I have something in your size, friend, but I could check. Yeska? Yeska! And the altar boy kind of comes scurrying back out. Would you kindly see if we have any vestments that would fit this gentleman? Am I correct in saying gentleman?
I am whatever you would prefer.
Yep.
I suppose that's as good as any. For this gentleman here, and do return quickly if you can. And he nods and scurries off.
It would be a good time for any of you to ask questions you may have as I am sure Father Lucian will be forthcoming.
Because I can't really let him in on my visions, because that's kind of weird, chat. What do?
Did you let the rest of us in on them?
Yeah, I did. I told you.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys are
both
all
of you
aware.
guys
Okay.
when we came in. We're all aware
Including what Toya's thought is.
now. Mm-hmm. Because she also
Perhaps
convinced you
we
to
should ask
stop.
him if he still believes this place confers protection or not.
Probably a good idea.
Because as we saw in the vision, it used to protect against the spawn and all sorts of things, and it no longer does.
The plight of werewolves and vampires has been made much more apparent recently, it seems. Do you still believe this place holy enough?
Holy enough, yes. Though I do indeed worry. This place is as holy as it has ever been. Fortunately, there he is. Here we go. Get back to the thing here. Here we go. And he looks around. You are outsiders, yes?
We are.
Then perhaps you can help fix this little issue of ours. This church was made in service to the Morning Lord. and is named after Saint Andro. Saint Andro used to rest beneath this church.
Used to?
Used to. Until recently, I was the only one in Vallaki who knew about his bones. But my bleeding heart. Yeska was fearful. He had heard about the attacks previously, and I told him about the bones to put the boy at ease. They protected this place. The bones are missing. And I asked Yeska if he had told anybody else about the bones. He said yes, but I could not get a name out of him. And he kind of looks out the window at the graveyard. He says, if I were to suspect anyone, it would be Milivoj. But I've been reluctant to confront him. The lad is ever temperamental. I've not reported the theft for the fear of the distress that the news might cause, and I don't want to ruin the Burgomaster's festival. You've seen the, I trust you've seen the consequences of that.
We have. One of your patrons was praying for her family.
Ah, yes, Wilhelmina. She is, in an unfortunate position. Her son, the shoemaker, was imprisoned for speaking out against the Burgomaster. Every day she comes here praying that he will be set free. But we all know what happens.
It would seem the issues are not the opinions of the festivals, but the Burgomaster himself.
The Burgomaster believes that the festivals keep the devil Strahd at bay, keep us out of his sight, that happiness repels the dour attitude of Barovia as a whole.
I believe festivals could also be used to cover one's own misdoings.
This is indeed a possibility. None in Vallaki are scot-free, it seems.
Why else would the flyers say your children are required as well?
I do believe that is an attempt to brainwash them, to indoctrinate them to the madness that are these festivals every single week. I trust you will not report this conversation to the guard, yes?
Nope.
We have no business with the misinformed.
We have endured at least one festival every week for the past several years. Some of us believe that the festivals keep the devil Strahd at bay, others think that they provide no protection or benefit whatsoever. And I am of the latter. Unfortunately, those who speak ill of the festivals are declared by the Burgomaster to be in league with the devil Strahd and arrested. Some are thrown into the stocks, and others are taken to the Burgomaster's mansion so that he may purge them of their evil, whatever that means.
Sounds like a fancy way of saying you'll just execute them.
How
It's
long
entirely
have
possible.
you?
Hmm?
How long have you been in Vallaki, Father Lucian?
Excuse me. It has been several years. When I first took this over from the previous father here, he departed for the Abbey. And unfortunately, had higher priorities. Now, I don't know how late the lot of you stay up. But there have been several strange things happening lately that I'm not sure I can quantify.
Pass.
Well, the Burgomaster seems to be in possession of a new henchman who has a history of violence. And
We have been told someone of his likes to start fire.
Fire is a specialty of his. Why, have you seen him?
We have been told by Blinsky that his establishment was threatened to be burned if he did not create a doll of a specific likeness.
That's curious. The
Big
only one I
guy.
know with a penchant for burning is Ezek.
Big guy, battle axe.
A large man, a battle axe, and wears a cloak over his right arm. There's a reason for that.
What's the reason?
The arm is a monstrous deformity from which he can conjure fire. Fear of Ezek keeps the Baron's enemies at bay. He is, for all intents and purposes, the Baron's pit bull.
See?
I'll kind of
Those
turn
who
over to
watch
Pyrrhic.
at night.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So I'll kind of turn over to Pyrrhic and I'll look at him. Kind of give him a face like, I think we know who burned your house down, and I want to fucking kill him.
Eric just nods.
I look at him. I look at
Mhm.
Pyrrhic and I'm like, looks like we know our way inside.
He looks at Pyrrhic and says, "Your house was burned down?"
I, along with my parents.
How long ago was this? It must have been before my time.
Quite some time. I was just a child when it happened. Barely remembered it.
Well,
Does
If
the
you remember the Dawn
mystery of the Dawn House ring a bell?
I'd heard of it. Surely that wasn't your house.
Unfortunately so.
It was.
I hope you will forgive me if I seem relieved, but that's one less death trap in town that we have to worry about children wandering into.
Aye.
Children have a thing for shiny objects and pretty colors, you see. Recently, they've been interested in the Burgomaster's mansion at night. There have been these violet flashes of light emanating from the attic.
Really, the Burgomaster's mansion, not the vibrantly colored half-elf walking around.
No, no, not from him. From what I understand, he spends most of his time at the inn or at his wagon.
Huh.
He's been here only about a month. Carries a lute, but I've never seen him play it. Probably afraid to make noise. Wolves and dire wolves prowl the woods, and artifact attack travelers on Old Svalak Road. We've had well-armed groups of hunters and trappers that have managed to kill several of the wolves, but they always keep coming. Nobody dares fish on Lake Zarovich either. Except for
Is it? Oh.
we, unfortunately, also have a town drunk. Bluto is his name. He goes out each morning, returns every evening, but hasn't caught any fish in a while.
Reminds you of someone I know.
There have been no recent sightings of the Mad Mage either.
The
Mad Mage.
Oh, yes. Folks used to see him skulking along the north shore of Lake Zarovich, shooting lightning bolts into the water to kill the fish. But apparently he's been gone for a while.
Well, I mean,
Did he drown? Electrocute himself?
At this point, it is anybody's guess. And, of all things, there is a Vestani Camp now, southwest of the town in the woods. For what I understand, they have not been very friendly. West of town, if you were to continue past out the west gates, there's what the locals would call a haunted mansion. They said that a dragon died there long ago. Everyone knows dragons don't exist. And south of the
Students and
town is
crazies,
a
huh?
village that have been abandoned for decades. At one point, it had a burgomaster that apparently committed some terrible offense and incurred the wrath of Strahd, which is what we are all trying to avoid. Hence, my need to recover these bones. I fear that my preaching of protection may have angered him, and this place may become a target.
Interesting.
As I said, I suspect Milivoj, but I haven't the heart to confront the boy yet. He's young, rash, headstrong. Reporting this to the guards can only end up with his head on the pike. Or worse, whatever the Baron decides to do with those he claims to be in league with Strahd.
With
I don't
your
know.
permission, we would speak to both.
Both who?
Both Milovich and your helper.
Oh, of Yeska. As he mentions the name, the boy comes back with an armful of vestments. There's like, he's got like 5 different robes, so because he wasn't sure what the sizes are, so he's just like this mountain of clothing with his little nose and eyes poking over. As he kind of deposits it on one of the pews, he's kind of breathing hard, and the father just kind of goes like this. Thank you, Yeska. That will be all. Oh, a moment. I do believe these kind people had some questions for you, and Yeska immediately grows fearful and just kind of like hides behind the father. He's like, come now, you can't behave this with every stranger that comes. I'm terribly sorry.
Alright.
Pirk's gonna kneel down and be like, "You don't need to hide behind him. We're not gonna hurt you."
Roll persuasion.
You got it. That's a 14.
He kind of like silently nods but doesn't say anything.
If it makes you feel any better, this big guy over there, as I point to Barrick, he looks he seems dumb, but it's because he looks dumb too. Or I actually meant that backwards. My bad. He looks dumb, but he actually is dumb too.
I mean, it worked
There it
either
is.
No
way.
response.
No
You
response.
know what?
Not even-
At that, Pirk's gonna take the because he did pick this up before we left. He's gonna take the mouse matryoshka out of his bag and hold it up.
And you see him kind of frown at the toy, kind of curious but wary.
Veteran will be sitting down, setting his stuff to the side, his weapons and such off to the side.
Pirk is going to just place the little thing next to where the kid dropped the vestments and just be like, "I'm gonna set this here for you. It's yours. You don't need to worry about it."
Let me make a note here.
Little kitty.
Okay. At that moment, the side door to the graveyard opens, and in walks the dark-haired lad with the shovel over his shoulder. Finish the grounds for today, father. And he looks up and he sees the rest of you. Kind of shakes his head, rolls his eyes, and goes to walk towards the back. The father kind of catches on. Milivoj, I do believe these people may need to speak with you. Outside, preferably. And he looks down and he looks at the rest of you, kind of gruffly says, "As you wish," and walks back out the door into the graveyard.
You three have this covered.
We might wanna-
I'll go have a word, and Pirk follows him out.
Say, I'm gonna go out with him. Just we shouldn't single ourselves out in case something happens. So I'll say that to the other two, and I'll follow him.
All right. So how many? Go ahead and move your tokens to where you are.
I'll
I'll
be
be with
staying
that
in with
boy.
Yeska. As they are walking off, I'll tap Pyrrhic on the back of the boot and give him guidance.
So,
Hey.
all right, what's Ginjo doing?
I'm with Batch and
Okay,
Jessica.
so Toya's gonna stay with. All right, so we're gonna go with Barrick and Pyrrhic. As the two of you walk out with him, he turns around. He's got his shovel over his shoulder. Right, what the fuck do you want?
Fucking hell, who pissed in your fucking drink? Look, we'll make this fast so you can get back to doing whatever it is you were doing when you came in. We heard about some bones disappearing, and we wanted to know if you knew anything about it.
Fuck off with your bones. I don't have time for this.
I'm gonna step in front of the door so you can't go back inside.
I don't think you heard the question, lad.
I heard the fucking question. I'll give you an answer. How do you think you'd feel with your brain splattered all over these here gravestones, eh? Now move, or I will move you.
Fucking make me. Then I'll rage.
Roll intimidation.
I'll rage whilst I'm doing it.
Okay.
Oh, Vic, can we do the flavoring that we were gonna do?
Go for it.
Alright.
Go for it. Describe what you're doing.
You said intimidation, right?
Yeah. Describe what you're doing.
Well, 7 total. As I say that, I'll say, fucking make me, my eyes will start turning black. Like, gloss over, completely black, and I'll start talking in a very raspy, infernal-like voice.
Damn, that cube had an effect on you.
You think that, but...
And I'm going to go ahead and give you advantage on that roll for the flavor.
Yes! That ain't much better. It's an 8.
And he kind of looks at you and lowers the shovel. What the fuck did he let in here? You're with the devil Strahd, aren't you? And he kind of hefts the shovel in both hands.
Oh no.
Do I have to beat the brains out of both of you? Obviously, he was
You're-
not intimidated by you.
Yeah.
Pyrrhic's just gonna look to Barrack and be like, you know, I don't know about you, but he sounds pretty unhappy to me. Wonder what the Burgomaster would like to hear about that.
Roll intimidation.
Say, can I whiff him say...
That was good.
It's still in that
Whip
kind
it
of
back.
raspy, infernal-like voice to say...
That's
wondered
an
what he would say.
unnatural 20.
Oh!
As you mention the Burgomaster, his face goes pale. And like his hand goes slack and like the shovel hits the ground, but he's still holding onto the handle. He's like clearly knows he's beaten. Says, fuck, alright, what do you want to know? Just keep
We
my
just want to
name-
know where they went.
Where who went? Where what went?
The fucking bones the father was talking about.
I don't know where they fucking went. Listen, okay, Jeska told me about the bones. I passed along the information to Henrik van der Voort, the Coffin Maker. And I may have removed them in return for some money to feed my family.
As much as I would love to continue this, you did what you had to. Can't blame you for that.
Because this fucking, and he's pointing into the church, he preaches that he's of protection and whatnot. The Baron with his all will be well, all's not fucking well. I can't protect my younger siblings at all. Can barely feed them.
How much money did you make for this?
5 gold.
Kirk's gonna hand him 30.
He looks down at the gold and says, "Are you serious?
Wouldn't be handing it to you if I weren't.
This is enough for weeks. Why? After I threatened to bash your brains in, why?
You were just doing what you needed to protect your own.
Rich people, am I right? Stop.
He hefts the shovel again.
I
Says,
wish rich people were that nice.
mayhaps I misjudged you. And he pockets the gold. Listen, if I were you, I'd make haste in talking to the Coffin Maker. It's been 2 days since we removed the bones, and he made mention of something happening on the 4th day if they're not returned, as in this place will be vulnerable.
Aye.
So if you're gonna do something, do it before then.
Kirk's just gonna turn to Barrack.
Huh?
And just kind of scoot with it. Just do the scoot motion with his hand.
And my eyes will go back normal, and I'll step to the side.
Real
Yeah.
quick, I'm gonna go ahead and give a greeting to Pawpads Gaming, who has stopped in. Thank you for
Hey,
coming in. I
guys.
normally don't pay attention to chat while we are mid RP, but it is good to see you. If you like what we're
There's
doing here,
the-
feel free to
oh.
throw us a follow. We will be interacting with chat again in just a little while.
I was gonna say,
Back to you.
can I just say that like, Pyrrhic really takes if there's a problem and you can solve it with money, it's not really a problem, really seriously.
Oh no! In this case, he's seeing himself in the.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
yeah.
It's just, dude, rich people, am I right? Scoff.
He refuses to let anybody
Rich
go through
people.
what he went through.
Okay, so that is noted. All right, what are you doing?
I mean, Peric's just heading back in.
And I'll follow.
All right, as you rejoin, you see that Yeska's nowhere to be found. Father Lucian is bidding his farewells to Batrion and to Ginjo. Sees you come in, says, I hope you had a productive conversation. I can barely get a word in edgewise with the boy.
He just needs a helping hand every now and then.
A word that I could pay more.
Peric's just gonna
Right.
smirk at that and head out.
All right.
Well, yeah.
We are getting on towards about 9 p.m. at this point.
Almost, yeah.
Right.
in-game
So
time
we
as
need
well.
to go. We need to go visit the Coffin Maker.
Wait, what did you say to me? In-game time. Oh,
In-game
okay.
time as well.
Yeah.
okay. I was like, why
Yeah,
did
we
you
need-
say in-game time, bro? That's weird.
We need to.
Indian
We
time?
need to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Damn, okay, all right.
I'm
Indian.
Yeah.
in, bro.
Dio out here
I'm
targeting
in.
himself.
But yeah, as
Go
they're
I've
through
been
leaving,
time.
shot
Peric's
at
like
way too many times, bro.
Peric's
How many
just like,
times
we
you
need
hit
to
your
go visit
skill
the
shots
Coffin
this
Maker.
entire campaign, Crow?
So, Pirik, you remember the Coffin Maker shop being real close to where your house was. In the same little cul-de-sac
Yeah.
on the west side.
Yeah, Peric will take the lead again and head that way.
Okay, it's gonna be a bit of a walk to get there. As you
Why
pass
there
the
inside?
inn, you hear the rowdy voices again. The telling of the stories, the laughing. You kind of peek in and you see the two younger lads that were there before, but not the two older lads.
Is the bard there?
Oh yeah, he's the one telling the stories.
Yeah, Peric will keep a mental note of that as they walk by. We need to fucking ask him some questions when we get back.
He's pretty sketchy. Toyo's
Alright.
also noticed.
Yeah. All right, you have made it to the Coffin Maker's shop. Let me.
I assume it's this orange building.
It is. This
Okay.
uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
Eric's just gonna walk up and fucking test the door.
The door is seems to be barred shut.
As in locked, or like something's
Barred from the
barricading it?
inside.
Knock.
Yeah. We're closed. Go away.
Cool. Don't care.
I'm gonna walk in line, say this is the guard.
Go away. Leave me alone.
We would like to have a word with you.
You don't hear anything.
Or would you like to personally speak to the Burgomaster?
What's what's this door look like it's made out of?
It's just solid wood.
Smashing.
Pierre's gonna look.
Looking around, is there anyone near us hearing Ginjo say these?
This is fantastic.
Shit.
It's late enough at night. No.
Okay, thank God.
Pirk's gonna turn to Batron. You think you can get your strings underneath this door and move wherever's behind it?
Ooh.
Well, he's doing
It
that.
is a possibility.
As much as I would love to have Barrick here run through the door, let's not destroy anyone's property.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's okay, big guy. Another time.
I want to fucking pound in that guy's
So-
face.
Well,
You
let's
aren't
see if
in
there
brick
actually
for a
is
reason.
enough of a gap underneath to worm the strings underneath.
I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand check.
And
Just because this is something outside of Batron's usual thing, he'll cast guidance on himself to ask for help from the Raven Queen.
As you call for help, you see the purple fire trace its way down your strings and underneath the door. Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
dude, my
Oh.
man went from sleight of hand pro, dude. That's crazy.
I have a max 9 there.
Oh no.
Total out 9.
Oh,
You can
sleight of
definitely
hand pro
feel
didn't work.
something, but it doesn't seem. To you, it feels like a heavy oaken plank that's just set into two brackets. You would normally be able to move something like this, but it seems to be eluding you at the moment.
What's the framework of the house made of? Like around the door and everything.
It's all just wood. Some of it starting to rot a little bit.
Is there a weak point on the rotten parts of the wood?
Roll investigation.
Five.
Not that you can tell. As
Bro.
Patrion's kind of working his strings in and around and trying to figure out a way, the strings kind of catch on something. Patrion, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity save.
Oh.
Brother,
Okay.
I require oats.
That's a 16.
16. Okay, you managed to free yourself from the tangle and retract your strings. The good news is there don't seem to be any traps. The bad news is the front door is definitely barred. The windows are all shuttered. It should be possible to get in, but it's going to require some creative thinking.
Batron's gonna
Oh, yeah,
walk
that
around
page
the
two
building
things,
real
right?
quick and see if he can find any other entry points.
So as
Question.
you walk around, every window is a latticework of iron, filled with squares of frosted glass and locked from the inside. There are no
Question.
other. Doesn't seem like there are no other doors. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can Toya phase through things?
No, she is still solid, I believe.
Okay.
You know what?
Like,
Pirk's gonna
even
knock
if
again, but
she's,
this. Go ahead, Dio.
Oh, I was gonna say, even though she's a wild genasi, couldn't she essentially turn herself into a puddle, go through a window?
They don't have shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair
Pirk,
enough.
I'm just
Pirk's
kind of
gonna
I'm
knock.
flavoring things a little bit that way just because she's your stand, but in
Fair
reality,
enough.
they don't have any kind of shape change. I like the
Peric's
thought.
gonna
I was just curious. That's why I thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Peric's gonna knock again, and this time say, "If you don't open this fucking door, I can get the burgomaster to open it for me."
Roll intimidation.
gonna-
Give me a second, folks. Oh, shit.
I do still have that guidance, don't I, Crow?
You
Mhm.
do, I believe.
So it's a plus a
Ooh.
D4, and it does state before or after you see what your roll is.
Gotcha.
That's a 10 with that guidance.
Oh no,
Nice.
buddy.
That's not PogChamp.
Shit.
I told you to fuck off.
All
You know
right,
what?
Brick.
Peric's gonna push on the door lightly to see if there's any give.
It may be about an inch or so, not a whole lot.
Peric's gonna look to Beric. All right, but be my
All right,
guest.
Beric.
He's gonna move out the way.
It's your turn.
Alright.
I tried.
Beric's gonna crack his knuckles, kind of,
All right,
brace
big
himself,
guy.
and fucking
Oh.
sprint at the door.
Roll me athletics.
Yes! Strong
This
suit.
is big good.
Come on, don't fail me now. That's gonna be
Uh.
a total of 23.
Yeah.
Oh. Barrick backs up, puts a knee on the ground, and just and you hear thwomp, 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 thwomp. And the door explodes into a shower of splinters.
Unfaced. Just unfaced.
Ginja walks in, says, "Now do you want to talk?"
Just a second.
Oh, Peric's staying back.
And Batreon, and of course Toya is going to be.
This is time for the idiots to do some shit. All right, you two stand aside.
Yeah, the
It's time
civilized
for the
people try.
dipshits.
The civilized tried. Now the idiots need to go in.
Be a
Oh,
second
Dumb and
here.
Dumber.
Let me see here. You are in C. Workshop seems to contain everything a carpenter needs to make coffins and furniture. 3 sturdy work tables stretch the length of the west wall. And I need to figure out. Give me a second. We are going to open up.
I'm like a Peric Jr. in charisma, right? Right? Got
I
this.
mean, what's your charisma?
13 plus 1.
We'll put this up real quick.
Lasting
Hey, man.
18
charisma.
plus 4.
Okay.
How much do you have?
18 plus 4.
It is nighttime. All
Yeah, I
right.
told you, I'm Peric Jr.
You're nowhere near Peric Jr.
All
Dude,
right. So,
okay, look, I'm 8 off. Come on.
give me just a moment. We're gonna swap some things around here.
I have the highest wisdom in the group, though. I have a 17 plus 3 on wisdom. It's pretty wild.
Alrighty, you have entered the shop. Amidst the splinters of the broken door, the light kind of spills in from outside. Most of the shop is dark.
Alright.
You hear a shout from upstairs. What the hell?
Say we just want to talk.
You don't hear anything.
We're here from the church. We're here to collect some bones.
Ah, shit.
My big friend here can break another wall if you'd like.
No, 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 don't come down. Don't come down. And he makes his way down the stairs and comes out here. You can see he's kind of dressed in a night robe. He's a rather old gentleman. Let's see here. Kind of a grayish, full beard, shock of white hair. Listen. Not everything is as it seems. He kind of gets closer. So upstairs, in the wood storage room, or excuse me, the bones are in the upstairs bedroom wardrobe, my bedroom. I was told to steal them and hide them there.
Steal?
Yes. There is...
That's not the story I heard.
There is a vampire nest in the storage room next to my room. They planned to attack the church and needed the bones removed.
How are you alive?
Because they allowed it. Had I refused, I would be dead or probably fed on by one of them.
How many are there?
Fantastic question.
Say as they're having their little conversation, I'm going to kind of stick my head out and wait for the two to come here so I can relate to them that message.
You see, he kind of looks down to the left and says 2.
2. Are they powerful?
Yes.
As Barrick, yeah, Barrick's relaying this to us, yeah.
I mean, you can hear the conversation. It's right by the door.
Are they hungry?
Most likely.
What do they
Have
want
they
with the
shown
church?
signs of going berserk?
They have promised me my life for the opportunity to feed on the churchgoers. They seem to show remarkable restraints, almost as if someone was controlling them.
Barrick's gonna enter at this point and look at Barrick. Keep him down here and keep him fucking quiet, and he's gonna head up the stairs.
Hannah, thank you for the follow.
I'm gonna
We'll be
follow
back interacting
suit.
with that in just a moment. Go ahead.
I'm gonna follow suit.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Barrick.
I'm following
Pyrrhic-
Pyrrhic as he goes upstairs.
Yeah, Pyrrhic told Barrick to keep the Coffin Maker down here and keep him fucking quiet.
So as you go ahead and move your tokens room by room, and I'll explain what you see as you do so. Okay, so as you enter this room, arranged haphazardly about the floor of this musty L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins. You see 2 doors to the south.
Well, that lines up.
Upstairs it is.
All right. You reach the top of the stairs, which will be here. Where Pyrrhic is, you have a door to your right and door to your left.
Say as they're moving them, I'm gonna move him to this room that's on our right. So
All
he
right.
doesn't have any way to get out and I can see the doors.
Okay. So as you do that, he doesn't resist. A table with 4 chairs is in one corner of the room with a lantern hanging from a chain directly above. 2 well-made cabinets stand against the east wall. Batrion's back guarding the door. Pyrrhic, the room that you entered. Give me a moment so I can see which one this is. D. The kitchen contains a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions.
Barrick don't give a fuck about the kitchen.
Don't be
The-
a
You
bug.
just
As you
follow.
enter this room, this modest bedchamber holds a cot and several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
Immediately checking the wardrobe.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
Perception, you got it.
What's up, Todd?
That is 11.
11. You don't see anything in the wardrobe, oddly enough.
Eric's gonna stay by the door and kind of gesture with his head to the bed for Ginjo to check.
Right. So I'm gonna go over to the bed, check it out.
All right, go ahead and roll me investigation.
See. 16.
16. All right, you're able to search around. You kind of ruffle through the bed sheets, check under the bed, under the mattress. You don't find anything.
You said there was a nest here, right? And he said it was by his room. Could it be the other door we came up?
He did say he was keeping the bones in his room, though.
And Toya pipes up. That is correct. He did indicate they were inside the wardrobe, but the wardrobe seems to be empty. He also said that the nest was in a room next to his.
Can I take a look at the wardrobe?
Yeah, you can take a look at the wardrobe. Go ahead and roll perception.
Not one, bro. Yeah.
You, as you're bending down, slam your head against one of the shelves. You're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it.
Alright. With that, Pyrrhic's heading back out. We can check that room in a second. I'm gonna have a fucking word.
Okay, so where are you going?
Going right back down.
Downstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
So only Ginjo and Toya in the room. Toya's kind of looking around. I suppose he saves the best pieces for himself, doesn't he?
Perhaps.
Being a carpenter, I suppose you would make your own furniture, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. I mean, I would if I was.
Okay, Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic's gonna be fucking going into the room. The
Okay.
dude's sitting down.
Yep, he's
Yeah,
in the
I
corner.
like forced him into the corner.
Yeah,
Made
cool.
sense.
Pyrrhic doesn't give a shit. He's moving the table out of the way and he's picking this guy up by the fucking collar.
Roll me athletics.
And he's also gonna pull a dagger out as he does this. Athletics, you said?
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Ah, shit.
15.
Okay, you're able to hoist him up and thrust him against the wall, and with the
Yeah,
dagger.
dagger to his fucking throat. Where are they?
I told you, they're in the wardrobe.
They weren't fucking there. Now where
There's
are
a
they?
secret compartment at the bottom. You must not have seen the button. There's a catch in front. Down to the bottom where the two doors meet.
Pyrrhic's gonna let him back down. If he fucking tries anything, I'll be back. And he's gonna go run back upstairs. He's not gonna finish his sentence.
All right. So as you run back upstairs,
Get right back into the. There's a fucking secret compartment. Look for a button.
and we have a hydrate.
Oh, hydrate.
The button is there. As you kneel down, you're able to press it, and you hear a click, and a small compartment opens in the floor of the wardrobe. There are inside the compartment, as you lift the lid off, are 2 sacks. There's a large one and a small one.
Here, get battery on.
Huh?
No, let's just fucking bring him with us. We're not bringing him up here. We're not staying in here any longer than we have to. Fucking grab him and let's go.
Alright, I'll grab both and we'll just run.
Okay. So you grab both of the sacks and?
And we'll run. Run
Yeah.
down.
Right.
Stairs.
We're back fucking
Out.
downstairs. Fucking Pyrrhic's gonna stop in the room. Alright, let's fucking go.
All right.
He's gonna turn to the Coffin Maker. You say a fucking word of this, you're dead.
Where are you going? What are you doing? Are those... No, you can't leave with those.
Can I look inside it? Inside the bags? Make sure.
And the first one contains a very distinct pile of bones. The second contains a whole bunch of coins.
Oh shit!
Ooh, how many?
Actually, hang on. Do I see him do this?
You do.
Put the coins down. They're his. We came for the bones.
The odd thing is, I want Ginjo to go ahead and roll history.
Sure. Nine.
You're noticing, because here it says 30 silver and 12 electrum. I'm just gonna not edit it. It'll be 30 silver, 12 electrum. But you notice that the face on these coins is the exact same face that was on that very well-dressed doll at Blinsky's.
Oh.
Coins are fakes.
He
No, they're
notices
definitely
that.
they're real.
But they look like the doll with the armor and the
face-
sword and the.
No, not the armored one, the other one. The one of the well-dressed gentleman. In fact, they look kind of like the guy that you called the Watcher.
Gasp.
Do we all see that?
No, only
Or
him.
those
He's
of us that
looking-
are okay?
Now,
only
unless you
him.
pull one out and show everybody.
I'm gonna pull one out, show one to Pierre.
What the fuck? Where the hell did you get those? To the Coffin Maker.
I was paid, of course,
By
by the vampires.
Ginjo, put that down.
Feel like we know which. I have an idea. What?
Just hear me out. Put that down.
Okay, I'll put it down.
He's gonna pick up the bag and walk over to the guy and just fucking baseball bat swing to knock him out with the bag of coins.
I mean, he's not fast enough to dodge you. He's out.
Right. Let's fucking go. He's taking the bag with him.
Okay.
I at least have the coins back.
You can have them back when we're outside of the building. Focus on the
Alright.
bones right now.
Okay. So are
We
you guys
just gonna
leaving the
leave
building?
him to your death.
Oh no, I
don't
plan on
care if
bringing
he
him.
gets sucked. I don't care if he
So
gets
we should
sucked.
bring him
I'm
with him
leaving.
back to the church.
Exactly.
Take him
Oh fuck! Pick
unconscious.
him up and throw
Alright.
him on my shoulder. Like, all right, let's go.
All right, you're gonna bring him with you.
Alright.
Yeah, bring a whip. Bring a whip.
Escape.
All right, so you bring him with you.
Uh huh.
All right, back to
Church.
Valaki itself. With it is getting on towards about midnight now.
We'll send it back.
We
to the
should stick to the darker areas. Stay off the roads.
We need to be fucking quick.
Gotcha.
If what
Before
he
we
was
go,
saying is anything
I
to be
need you
true, then they're
put this in
probably
your
out and about.
container. Put this in your storage.
What do you? Oh, you're giving him the
I'm
bones.
telling Pedro to put the bones in the storage, man.
Yeah, the second he hands off that bag to Batron, Pirk's gonna hand him a bag of coins. See, outside the building.
Thank you. Wait, can I add the coins to my inventory?
Yeah, if you wish.
How much was it?
30 silver.
There was 30 silver and 12 electrum.
30 silver and 12 electrum. I mean, hey,
No,
I'm cool with
If-
being rich boy, Quan.
if they're to be believed, we need to fucking go, and we need to go quickly.
Let's go.
All right,
Run
where are you
quick.
going?
One fast.
And back
Church.
to the fucking church, taking
Go
the
to
back
church.
roads. Pirk is fucking diving through alleys at this point.
Okay, so you're just kind of flitting around, ducking
Yeah.
in and out, making your way to the church. Okay, you reach the church building. It's dark except for a single candle in one of the windows.
I just want to say something. For some reason, while you were saying we were like darting through the dark, I was just thinking of Batreon just Tarzan swinging with his vines.
Ah!
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple times I thought, like, when we were in the death house the first time, I thought, like, zipping up the stairs doing that.
Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man.
Like, if I had
don't
more
know.
than
I
10
mean-
feet of reach,
Pirk's gonna motion for Batron to lead the way because he has the bones.
Bro.
then into the church I shall walk.
All right.
He's also the fucking
You're able
cleric.
to open the door easily. It kind of creaks open. It's got the same layout as the other church in Barovia, by the way. You hear kind of a heavy snoring coming from one of the rooms. The other two rooms seem to be quiet. The third, or the fourth, off to your right, seems to be unoccupied. No trapdoor though.
Okay, you
We
have to
must
specify
find
that
the
this time.
priest.
What was that?
We must find the head of the church and inform him of what has happened. Proceed with caution
Here,
if
to
the
make this
vampires
easy,
have already been here.
we will remove Holy Church Guy and Doru here. It's exactly the same layout except for the pews will be whole and the trapdoor will not be there.
Holy Church Guy and Doru. I remember that.
Holy church
Yeah.
guy.
That was my best work.
Okay, so as you walk in, what are you doing?
I'm going to head to where I would usually the head of the church to sleep.
That will be the furthest room on your left.
And I will give a very hearty knock.
Ah. Who's there?
It is Batria.
We are getting ourselves a little bit of a raid.
Oh, it's a raid.
Oh,
That
shit.
is the perfect
Hey,
time to
waiters.
call a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, let's call a bit of a break.
So
We need
Drizzle, welcome. We have 5 Dave coming in on our Curse of Strahd. Hello, my friends. Welcome on in.
What's good, Raiders?
Hello.
Sutrazu, did I pronounce that correctly? I'm gonna have to give you a follow, aren't I?
Bacon, TD5
Go ahead
Dave.
and-
Welcome, everybody.
Hello,
Hatter.
Raging
You got
Bacon.
some
That's a fantastic
Raging
name. We have
Bacon, the
Hatter
Mad
coming in.
Hatter.
My lord.
Oh yeah.
Let me make sure. Sutrazu, that is fantastic. Welcome to the Academy. That is 30 keys to you and a bow from me, my friend. I'm going to go and look you up right now. Twitch.tv/Sutrazu.
DNA.
We just made a new friend, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
just coming off of some D&D yourself.
Oh, shit. What were you playing?
Nice.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Okay,
Dave,
I'll
welcome to the
definitely
Academy.
have to
That
follow.
is 30 keys to you and a bow from me, my friends. Let us discuss a little bit, shall we? We will return to our gameplay momentarily. We have about 45 minutes left to play before I got to get ready for work. Huzzah, new friends. Good shit. Homebrew Anime 5th edition campaign. Oh, fantastic.
Ooh.
Eventually, I plan on doing a good homebrew for my book world. We're still working on a lot of the races and classes and everything like that, but fantastic, fantastic. Are you DMing
Those
or
were
are you
pretty good,
playing? Oh, thank you, Crow. Thank you, Deal. Heard good things about this cat. Okay, so it is apparently the best written module out of all of the adventures that you can do. So, yes, Curse of Strahd. I've never actually run a module before. I at one point in my life I was a paid DM for over a year. I ended up taking that campaign home, and I usually run homebrew campaigns. This is my first time running something that other people have written because the reason I got into D&D was to flex my writing muscle.
He's doing fucking amazing, by the way.
Thank you. God damn it!
He,
Stop it!
you guys should always tell him that and inflate the fuck out of
Stop
his
it!
ego.
No! The best part of this campaign has been Blinsky.
The
Blinsky is always
He's no
favorite.
fun. There's no
Fun is no
Blinsky.
Blinsky, all his
Yes.
favorite. He drink vodka. He go to
Here's a
Russia. He go
15
shoot
out of 10.
47.
What? Yeah, so I do a lot of creative projects. Sutrazu, what exactly are you playing? Let me switch over. We'll introduce our player characters for you. Oh, that is the wrong fucking
Good
Good job.
job.
Looks
Yeah.
better, guys!
Fail.
Pro streamer!
Pro streamer.
There we go. So, I am known as VictorSeven. I will be your DM tonight. This channel is known for doing a lot of viewer interactive things that you're able to play from chat. Every once in a while, I will play story games or horror games that you guys will be able to scare the shit out of me with because I use Dixper. And a lot of people enjoy that. Down below me, we have Diogen Rochi, host of the Dipshits podcast on Wednesday evenings. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's amazing, and I'm going to be on there with him on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to see more of me on his channel and his amazing brand of podcasting, can we get Dio a shout out, please? Dio is playing Ginjo, who is a Kalashtar monk of the astral self. His spirit guardian, his stand Toya. Uh-oh. Well, whoever wants to take down the lit player, you know what to do.
Got him.
Damn, Crow so fast! Crow so fast! Crow so fast, I feel bad for
Crow.
Speaking of Crow, he's down there at the bottom there. He's playing Batreon, who is a Tulaton life cleric.
Hello,
Real similar
I
to a
am
Warforged,
Batreon.
except they are using more alchemist tools to build themselves. Over there at the wrong side, at the top right, we have Bender playing Barrack, half-orc barbarian, and at the bottom right we have Nags playing Pyrrhic, who is our changeling rogue. We just got to the town of Valaki a couple of days ago, and they're discovering that should be fucky.
Yeah.
Fucky wucky.
Very
Should be fucky.
super chopped.
Fucky wucky wucky.
So I hope everybody was enjoying the campaign that you were just a part of. I will be moving into more homebrew stuff after we finish this, and most likely adding another campaign on Tuesdays that I'll run. So if you like deep writing, if you like messing with players and incorporating their backstory in horrible, traumatizing ways, I am a very sadistic DM when it comes to emotions. So
It's not character progression without some trauma.
that being said, in 3 years, I have only killed 4 characters.
Good
You did
job.
the
Well,
add
you're gonna
again?
add another 4
Oh,
to
no!
this
There we
campaign.
go.
I mean, we were almost at 6.
That's okay. So instead of just spamming a bunch of links, we can just do !team because basically everybody here is on the team. So
True. All the team. There's
there we
6
go.
people.
So we are part of a team called the Butt Clench Brigade that got its name from asymmetrical horror gaming. We basically just want to sit down, make people laugh, and leave the world a better place than we found it. So if you like any of that, feel free to follow anybody on that list. You will not regret it. But Sutrazu, what is your character? I don't know if you actually you said you're playing, not a DM. Tell me about your player character. Tell me about what you're doing. My last one was a kobold Pact of the Celestial Warlock. He thought he was a cleric. I built him around
That's
the help
funny.
action, but so he could do some healing, and all he wanted to do was be a healer. But all these weird things would happen around him, like Tomb of Levistus whenever he took damage. But anyways, we have about 45 minutes left of gameplay time, so we're gonna go ahead and continue with this. I tend to not look at chat much while we are playing, but I will get back to chat periodically. That being said, where are we? And pre-roll ads are off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a short break here. We're going to roll 90 seconds of ads, not because it makes money, because it really doesn't, but because it turns off pre-roll ads for a half an hour, which means that people that come in will get bounced out by the ads. Be like, I don't want to watch this garbage. There's ads. Because I can't control the fact that there's ads on my stream, unfortunately. So we just do it now. Anybody who is subscribed, you're not going to miss a fucking thing. We will resume the campaign after this minute and a half is over. Those of you who are subscribed, we're going to start telling dirty stories.
Dude, you're chopped. Dude, you're chopped.
Oh,
This is Hoover Wiener, the return.
Okay, we already told that story, all right? We told that story. We're past it.
Are we?
Right.
Are we really?
Oh, so this is what I missed, eh?
Yeah, you missed a lot. You missed that one, and you missed the toothpaste story.
Nah. Nah,
So,
dog.
what? Okay, a little bit of discussion. What do you guys plan on doing from here? Let's get it cemented in, so we're not sitting around for 5 minutes doing this.
Questioning
And me
that
having to ask
fucking
you what you're doing
bard.
every 5 seconds.
I wanna
Questioning that
look at
goddamn
the priest. I wanna look
bard.
him straight in the eye, and I wanna slap him across the face. That's what I wanna do.
No, don't injure the father.
Obviously, I'm not gonna do that.
To Hoover Wiener, bro, I will smite you, Mortem. I will smite you from on high.
Yeah, no, that's.
You know what we should do?
that's-
We should rename Mortem on Discord to Dr. Boredom Plaga.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
Sir.
no, that's the. I think everyone will agree the plan is to interrogate the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. After we finish
Interrogation.
with the church.
You know what really caught me was the old lady and her son. Right?
Yeah.
Because we didn't really ask about the son, and I'm curious what relation the son has to all this, and I'm curious if it's something to do with the bard's carriage.
Well, we had heard from the father that he was bad mouthing one of the things.
The festivals, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why
okay.
he's
so
in the
he was sent
stockade.
for punishment. He's in the stockade. The stockade's where we were, right? Where we got
Town square.
our ammunition and stuff.
No, they're in the town
no.
square.
No.
That was the stock yard.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay,
right.
that's what it
And
was.
the
My bad.
ads should be over, so in we dive. Like Ryu into a Dwell Wednesday.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hope he's here. I hope he heard
Yeesh.
that.
I don't think he's here.
Let's.
He might be
All
here,
right.
actually. Yeah.
All right,
As the
game
joke
face is
said,
on.
Here we go.
Oh.
So the door opens smoothly. Or you said you knocked on the bedroom door?
Yes, we had.
Yes.
Here. What the? Hello, who is it?
It is us again. We have come back with information and a gift.
All right, just a moment. You hear rustling of some garments and whatnot as the door slowly opens, and a very weary-eyed Father Lucian opens the door. I bid you welcome. What do you need at this hour?
We have recovered the bones.
You've what?
Uh,
Where are they? May I see them?
With that, I'll pull my armor aside. I'll open up the compartment in my chest where I had them stored and pull out the.
We must get these back to their resting place forthwith. And he takes the sack and he kind of scurries off toward the north end of the church.
Follow him.
Kneels by some floorboards, which look like they've been recently replaced. Pulls them up, kind of sets the bones in the crypt, closes the lid, puts the floorboards back in place, and kind of offers a silent prayer. And Batrion, you can feel the holy energy running through the ground. This is hallowed ground now.
Protection.
He comes back and clasps each of your hands. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. You've no idea what you've done for the town.
Yeah, Pirk's gonna gesture to the Coffin Maker who's still on Barrick's shoulder. What do you want us to do with him?
But who is he? What significance does he have?
He's the one who had them.
He
He
said,
Said
But why?
said some vampires paid him to steal them.
And you watch as everything just kind of clicks for him. I see. So this was orchestrated. We seem to have made some enemies. Did he say whom?
No, but he did say it sounded like they were being controlled.
Ginjo, the Coffin Maker's payment, if you will.
Pull out the coins. Show him.
Of course. And the head kind of sinks into his hands. Says, this is perhaps the worst enemy one could have made.
Aye.
And he looks up at you with this very new, very real fear in his eyes. What are you doing?
You,
Do you?
Yeah. Ooh.
I have an idea.
He looks down and he takes one of the coins and drops it back into the sack. Actually, no, he holds it up for you. This is none other than the Devil Strahd.
Oh shit.
And that is where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Wow, you're a bastard.
Motherfucker.
No, if you're gonna end it on a cliffhanger, that's the best way to do it.
Bro.
It is,
Good.
but still, you motherfucker.
We took
Such
a
a
break
good
and then
reveal
just 5
cliffhanger.
minutes
You're
of gameplay.
insane. You're insane.
I didn't even get the fight
So the
thing again.
Watcher is Strahd. Lovely.
The Watcher is Strahd. Of course
That
he
makes
is.
so much sense.
It
Yeah.
really does.
Did you like how I hid that?
I had a hunch, but I was like,
Yeah,
nah, he wouldn't do that.
Bring back the Watcher. He's a useful character, isn't he? And then next thing you know, yeah, that's Strahd, my guy.
I didn't
We
even have to
already-
fight anything.
We
get
already
mad.
gave him, and here's the worst part, we already gave him full blessing for the Watcher to show back up.
Brother.
I was hoping
I
you guys would
require
find out for a
oath.
few more sessions.
Nah, we're just too smart.
Yeah,
You have to
good
realize.
shit.
Even if Bender has 9 intelligence, you have to realize we're as limited as our weakest link. And
Alright,
9
you can
intelligence is still
only
pretty
say
high.
that joke so many times.
I'm
So-
saying it's pretty high.
So, did we level up?
You absolutely did. You're all going to be
Yes!
at level 5.
Level 5.
Alright, you
let's
know what-
Run it.
Now
Oh,
I
Vic, you know that idea I had? I'm doing it now.
Okay, go for it.
Let's go.
now I want to
let me.
be.
I'm reading through just to see if there's any other things that you ended up solving on this particular run through. Sutrazu, if you're still in chat, if you ever run Curse of Strahd, or if you know somebody who wants to, I have a milestone XP tracking sheet that makes leveling up a whole lot easier, because you absolutely do not want to run this with combat XP. It is awful, it is horrible, and it is tedious.
I am going to DM you really quick, Vic, because I don't want these nerds getting spoiled.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Bro, 5th level monk is insane. I get an
yeah.
extra attack and a stunning strike?
I get an
Every
extra
time you
attack
attack,
too.
you attack twice. Yeah.
That's cool. You get stunning strike too?
No, I
Bender?
get an extra attack. Which
Extra
I was
attack
waiting
on
for.
both of you.
Now I want to get
Heads.
to combat even
You two
more.
attacks now.
Yeah, you got that level 5. You guys are.
There you go, Vic.
Oh, mango.
There you go.
Okay, you DM'd me. All right, I'll have to check on my phone
Yeah.
since we are
I
still
can
on
walk.
the.
I can go up to how many feet is that now? Hold on. What's my movement at? Hold on, come on,
Spin
come
my-
on, low D&D Beyond. I have 40
I'm
feet
still
of
at
movement
40
now.
feet. Oh, you went up in movement?
Yeah, 40 feet.
Brother, I require oats.
Let's see. I got what else did I get? My health went up to. I'm at 50 now.
I think my overall martial arts die
Yeah.
also went up.
I get the
I
extra
have as
attack.
well. Yeah, make sure you check your die. So we ended a little bit
Fuck.
earlier than we usually did, but normally we would have kept going for another half hour, but that was such a good ending point that I had to take it. I had to.
Oh yeah.
I want to
I
fight
just
something.
realized-
Goddammit.
I just realized what you're doing here, Vic, now with
I
what
hit
I
multi
asked
plus
you about.
ones.
I think I know where you're going with it now.
You think you know what I'm doing?
Uh-huh.
I'm a sinister
have a hunch.
motherfucker, aren't I?
Dude,
I
my
have a
proficiency
hunch,
went
and
up
now
by
I
1.
know.
Let's go.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you though. Like, I'm gonna keep you guessing. It may be, it may not be.
Just tell me
I'm gonna
everything I
second
get
guess
at 5th
myself
level.
so much over the next week.
Good.
Oh,
What's going on, Theo?
damn it.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I see everything that I'm given with 5th level?
You should be able to, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the difference. Okay, that's cool. Dude, that's wild, bro. I went up 1 proficiency. 1 whole proficiency. That's
So
crazy.
when your proficiency score increases, it increases all of your skills that you're proficient in by 1, and all of your, I believe, all the saving throws that you're proficient in by
Dude,
1.
all my dex save went up by 1, so now it's at +6. All of my hit chances are +6 now.
Mine are too.
Dude.
All of
Oh,
my.
so you remember that spiritual weapon I can summon will now hit for 2d8 if I use a 3rd level spell slot to cast it.
My insight went to +6.
It goes thwack.
My history went to +3. My persuasion went to +4, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
My
weapons
athletics is a
boy.
+6 now.
Bender, we're moving up in life, bro.
I want to
We're-
fucking
we're
punch
moving up in
something,
life.
goddammit!
I know, it's been 2 sessions since Bender's gotten to punch anything.
I wanna.
He ran down
Dude,
a
I
door
mean, you
today,
broke-
and that was
you
it.
broke a
I was
door.
about to
You
say,
broke
he
a
got to
door.
headbutt a door at
I
least.
mean, you could have fought some vampire spawn, but y'all decided to turn
I was
tail and book it.
expecting us to do that, and then.
You should have
I'm
spoken up
going-
and said something if you wanted to
I'm
fight.
going crazy about a +6 because it's incredible that I went up, okay? I'm happy that I'm going up. Alright? I'm moving up in life.
Oh man, it's okay. Dio's never played D&D before,
Neither have I.
and neither is Bender. So this is completely new to them.
For me,
Imagine
these
how they're gonna
stats are
feel. The guy you let into the house was a vampire. Strahd bit a lady twice. The Watcher is Strahd. Yeah, yep. Yeah.
Oh,
shit,
I always love it.
Oh, we get our path feature on the next level.
yeah. So
Wait,
how,
what?
how did you like? Now that you know, how did you like the way I played Strahd on your first meeting?
It's good.
Really
It's
well.
good.
Well played, bitch.
My guy
So-
actually did the thing, man. He did the thing.
So for Sutrazu and anybody else who wasn't here for this, what I did is I brought in a character called the Watcher, who seemed to know quite a bit about the party, and offered them a map of the village of Barovia to help them out. He discussed some of the things that had been going on and whether or not they were really making a difference in the world. You know, telling them things like the boy that they saved from the old woman that was peddling the dream pastries. And all she had to do was wait until they left town to get what she wanted. You can't stay here forever, and she knows that. You know. Can you, now that you've
The
slain
music.
Noru, but let him take out his father, the town is left without a conduit to their god. Can you bear being the reason that these things occur? You know, he's very, very.
He's very
questioning.
much so like the G-Man from Half-Life.
I don't know who
Dude,
that is.
How the
6th
fuck you-
level
okay.
ramped me up, my G. Like, bro, I get advantage on wisdom, insight, and charisma intimidation checks. So
The
insight and
insight- yeah.
intimidation checks.
Yeah. It'll be
That's
a while
wild.
before you get there because currently
6th level.
with the point system that I'm using, you guys are at 7.25, and to reach level 6, you're going to need 12 total points.
Oh,
That's fine, yo. 6th level is gonna be pog, bro. Once we reach it, bro, it's gonna be wild. Cause then I get astral sight too, which means I can see in darkness for free.
Nice.
It's free. It's free dark vision.
is so powerful.
Both magical and non-magical to a distance of 120 feet.
There you go. Oh, magical darkness too. Ooh, that's nice. That's 120 feet. That's double normal dark vision. So that's really nice. Good
Astral
stuff, good
sight's
stuff.
wild,
Does anybody
bro.
else have questions about the way that we're doing this? Anybody in chat have any ideas, suggestions, anything that you'd like to say about the campaign? I'd love to hear it.
Apparently, my unarmed strikes will start counting as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
At
What
level
the
6.
fuck?
Bruh.
I made
Why?
a mistake by doing a barbarian, dude.
No,
Great
you're
fucking
No,
Barbarian,
no,
you
no,
guys,
trust
don't
me.
worry.
Yeah, barbs
Yeah.
get scary.
I
You
also-
fear the barb.
You're a late game champ, is what you are.
Okay.
I am consistent improvement.
Yeah, you got Dio scales hard in the beginning. Bender's gonna stay
But
scale
monks,
hard in the
yeah,
beginning.
monks tend to kind of like fall off a bit quicker.
But it's gonna be
It's
fine
fine,
because
though.
this takes you through like level 11 once you complete it.
Hold on.
Um,
Hold on.
yeah. You're gonna
Oh.
Barbarians, I think, get to where they have like 4 or 5 attacks for every attack action they take. It's insane.
11th level at.
About.
What the heck is 11th
And if you're
level?
doing reckless attack, each one of those has advantage. Yeah, you're just smash, smash, smash. It's amazing.
Hold on. I'm looking
11th level is insane.
Yep. Oh, hello, Phantom.
I'm just looking at some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, sheesh, bro.
Do we need Kato break? I think we need Kato break. I think we're just gonna kind of chat for the rest of the stream here. Is anybody? What are you doing, Kato? What are you waiting for?
ASI, brother. I require oats.
Oh, hello, Kato, Kato. Call him Kato.
I require oats.
Kato.
I require oats.
The rage portion that sells them. Oh, okay. I was thinking fighter, wasn't I? Fighter gets a whole shit ton of attacks.
Fighter says, "Oh, it's my turn. Okay, everyone else can take a break for about 5 minutes."
Right. Yeah.
What's max level of this campaign again, Vic?
Total. I mean, normally level cap is 20. That's
Okay.
Your level cap for your classes. But
This campaign itself should be taking us to about 11.
It'll take you to 11 once you're finished with it. It'll take you. The last time you have gameplay will be 10th level.
Okay.
Oh, is the music too loud? Thank you.
Question: How does rage work in with damage? Because it's been 2 weeks.
I believe it halves the damage that you take.
No.
Yeah, you'd
how
get
do I
resistance
deal
to the damage.
Oh, you add your level to your damage after all the other stuff.
If I hit with my great axe, I can do 20 damage in 1 hit.
Just
Thank
for
you for
fun.
the volume check, by the way.
Just for fun, I read the 20th level unlock for Monk, and it
Capstone
says at
build, yeah.
20th level, when you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you regain 4 of them.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
insane.
I'm tapped out.
just-
Not anymore. Yeah, rage damage does have a counter on the leveling table, so just look up the barbarian, and you'll see rage damage in a column on the right side.
That means I can just
I-
use key points, and then the next fight I just get more back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Once you're at max level, absolutely. The max level characters are kind of godlike.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Is when you hit max level, just expect that you can take on a god.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
plus 10, actually.
That was a plus 10.
It's plus 10, because it's plus 2 every level.
Oh, 2 per level?
Range damage plus 2. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking on D&D Beyond right now.
Oh shit. Okay, I was wrong.
It's 10 each. Holy shit. So at
What'd I
most
tell
I can
you?
do 28 damage.
Yeah,
Barbarians are
welcome to
scary,
the
man.
bar.
Bar.
Welcome to the bar.
I always thought it was your level. See, there's things
Or
I'm still
no,
learning, even after
25,
years of DMing.
sorry. 25 damage. If I roll max.
I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look.
Okay,
oh.
11th level Monk itself is so cool.
Let me get into here, and I'll go into.
Jeez, so I can just make my stand armor, and I get like literally just resistance for days. It's just insane resistance.
Yeah. It's because, suddenly, not only are you able to dodge most things that hit you are still mostly missing to a point.
Once I hit level 7, I get advantage on initiative rolls.
Vander, we are gonna enjoy this. I hope you realize we're gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be great.
I'm sorry, no. The rage damage should be exactly what is in the column.
I don't.
So that means you're gonna add 2 to your damage every time you hit with it.
This is great.
And then that'll go up once you hit level 9. It'll be 3. So that's the okay. I must have read something else wrong. So
So,
Rage damage.
It's 1d12
Yeah, it's plus 2
plus
until
3
9.
plus 2.
what now?
Is it so? It's 1d12 plus 3 plus 2.
If 1d12
Yeah.
plus 3 is your normal damage, then yes.
And then I add the 2 on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, then you would add
Then
2
it's
on
the
top.
plus 2, yes.
Okay.
I just
you go.
realized my martial arts die went up from 1d4 to 1d6.
Sweet.
So I can do
Yep,
d6
you now punch harder.
plus 3 damage. Yes.
You don't add your level. Okay, if you added your level, that'd be crazy. Hey.
Arms of Astral Self does damage for 2d6. Nah, G.
Sweet. Y'all are becoming some powerhouses here. It's good though because like as brutal as this campaign is, y'all are
We
gonna
have
need
5 key points now. Okay, I'm good with this.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, I need to go update the backup character now, just to be safe. I have played in enough campaigns and I have gotten fucked over enough times to know that better than not have a backup.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I can't promise anything. I don't know how Curse of Strahd is gonna be.
Oh lord.
Though thankfully, it only it seems I'm only gonna need to research a couple of things before next Monday. So
I'm
will
enjoying this
say
way too much.
We will have a session on Monday the 8th. We will not have a session on Monday the 15th because I will be out of town for my grandmother's funeral. We will have the next session after that on Monday the 22nd.
Okay. So yes to the 8th, no to the 15th, yes to the 22nd.
Most likely yes to the 29th as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. Barring information about my father's funeral. Because once I find out about that, then obviously I'm going to have to plan for that too.
Right.
So, good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. So, I have just, feedback questions that I like to ask. What were your favorite and least favorite things about this session?
I didn't get to hit things.
Oh, yeah, no combat.
I had a feeling that was going to be your...
Yeah, I knew it was going to be that.
I like the combat. I just love how it works.
Uh-huh.
It's like I like the story stuff and everything out of it too, but I love the combat more.
But that's entirely fair. That's how a lot of people end up enjoying.
Yeah, some people are gonna enjoy combat.
Strahd, why do you keep knowing yourself?
Yeah.
And then there's me. I am just watching my monk power up and being like, bruh, I feel so anime right now. Like I can see like
fucking...
JoJo like stand energy in the background just going off.
The only thing I had to complain about was my own rolls. Fucking
Dude,
2 nat 1s.
Oh.
We had trash rolls today. I just hope you realize. I'm just happy we didn't get to roll much.
Have combat today. You might have died.
Dude,
That would have been
I
the
don't
same
want
for
near
last
death
week.
again. I don't want near death
Fucking-
again. So
Fucking your
for
cat
once-
is just like, yes, I'm closer to the human scratching post.
Basically.
I swear,
You
man,
do not let
one
me get
day,
me. You do not get to let me go.
one day, one of my shenanigans will work. One day I'll roll like nat 20s on all of you nerds, and you guys will just get absolutely clapped.
Okay, when
Yeah.
I used the druid craft for the first time, I wasn't expecting to make an entire fucking in puke.
That was a great
Like-
way to start off the session.
Memories that we've
I
created
don't need
today.
Blitzcrank constantly getting me with his Qs, and I don't need a big guy with a huge axe to get in my way. Alright? And I
Dude,
don't.
I have straight up thought about just buffing my strength when I get the next ability score increase just to make my strings stronger and further. I could just
Everybody
I
in that fucking
on my side, bro. I don't want
Everybody-
this like this funny business, bro. I just want to do one prank and get away with it for once in my life, bro.
everybody in that fucking tavern basically took a native 1 poison damage from that fucking skunk.
Oh god. Well, at
Dude,
least you know the
we-
innkeeper there has a sense of humor.
Dude, we took temporary 10 necrotic damage.
Nah, something like
Oh, that's
that would
nature
be poison
damage.
damage.
Oh man.
I feel something that makes people sick would be poison damage, you know?
I can see it being poison.
Yeah. I mean,
poison.
we do call it food poisoning for a reason, after all.
Yeah.
Didn't eat any food though. Guy who puts a skunk explosion in it. Yeah, man.
No, they did. They weren't eating any food anymore. They hacked it all back up.
Guy caused a natural disaster for bigger than anything that's happened in the U.S.,
Wait,
bro.
at least I didn't give you fuckers the book of useless spells. Y'all would have had a field day with that shit.
I
I'll
want.
tell you what, actually,
No.
I want that.
Also, bro, check your fucking DM.
Do I give fat to
One
cat?
of my favorite things in the world is the magic stick of stickiness. This stick is magical. It can do anything a stick does magically.
The Book of Useless Spells. All of the incantations. The thing is, it was a book that came with 7 incantations, but you couldn't read them. Nobody could read them. You had to say them out loud and see what they did and make notes.
So like the
One was invoke bedhead. My players used that to pop helmets off and reduce AC.
That's smart.
Okay. One
They
was
found a
sudden
use for
wall
a
of
useless
cabbage.
spell.
What?
One
What
was
was
Sudden wall.
sudden wall of cabbage.
My
One-
cabbages!
One. One of them was God, let me think. See, it's sudden wall of cabbages. One of them was Grand Butter Ray.
Excuse me?
You heard him correctly. Grand Butcher Ray.
These fuckers took that, then passed it through 2 sets of burning hands. The first melted the butter into oil. The second one set the oil on fire and made Greek fire. These spells are supposed to be useless.
Hey, a good
leave
player can find a way to make the most useless
yeah,
things
no,
useful.
leave it to your players to find a use for something useless.
There was Avalanche of Inconvenience. 2 knee-high boulders would roll just in front of somebody, so they had to climb over them.
See, you pair that with, I have Mold Earth. I can spread that out into difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So, fuck
I
having
mean,
to just
you
climb over it. Suddenly, these are
I
hard to.
mean, it's a knee-high boulder, depending on the height of the fucking height of the creature. That's 3/4 cover right there,
They stood next to a ledge
or half cover. Sorry.
and used that, and the boulders
cover.
rolled down off the side of the ledge and killed the enemy that was below. Yeah, so that's the story of the Book of Useless Spells.
This is
not so
one of the
useless
reasons why
anymore.
D&D is my favorite, because you get to see creativity come out of everyone.
I like what you were doing with the strings. You just didn't roll high enough, or else that would have worked. An
I want the book.
unlatched
Yeah.
thing. I just didn't really
want
feel
the-
like
Yeah, no,
I want it.
I did see the message you sent me, and yeah, no, Druidcraft wouldn't have done anything. It's all sensory stuff.
I mean, it's wood, Druidcraft, and make it kind of grow out of the thing. And I don't know. I was just kind of like, because it made me think,
So-
like, how would I do this? I don't fucking know how I'd get in through here.
So one idea I actually had was the millweed seeds I have. I
Bag of
can make
holding
plants
error.
sprout.
Yeah, okay. You could have done that.
So I was
to,
thinking of putting like the seeds in the hinges and then just make him grow and burst the hinges.
Yeah. What is the
Never
bag
heard
of
of
holding arrows?
I've
Or are you
heard of
talking
this
about
one.
the arrow of ultimate destruction?
Oh God, no.
Mm.
Where you have the bag of holding and the rolled up portable hole that you fire and it just annihilates.
Vroom. Everything's
Yeah.
in the astral plane now.
And everything within 10 feet gets sucked into the actual plane. Arrow of annihilation.
Imagine
Yeah,
you just shoot a
literally could be the way to kill the BBEG before you're supposed to fight him.
So there's a reason that I don't really do portable holes and bags of holding anymore, is because of that shit. My players in my previous campaign had a habit of one-shotting my bosses. One of them found a necklace of fireball and rolled maximum. So there were 9 fireballs on a necklace. So you know what he does? We get down to a boss and she's an elven paladin. And so he goes, "Huh. Your armor's made of wood." Takes 8 of the 9 and just handfuls them. Just Nova. I'm just like,
Well, fuck.
I started the music and then I stopped the music. I don't even give you how do you want to do this? You just incinerated. This same player, this is Darnell, by the way. It's the same
no.
that suplexed my worm that walks off the top of a castle, killed the boss, and lived. 2 bags of holding on it. When it hit the target, it compressed and forced 1 bag of holding inside of the other. It's the
Yeah,
same.
no, that's the same thing.
Because it's the same type of thing. Now,
Does,
and then this motherfucker in chat, Durgan, yeah, Darnell survived with 5 HP and 2 broken legs. Because of course I'm gonna break his legs when he one-shots my boss. This motherfucker over here, Durgan, has had probably the most kills in the campaign so far. Or I shouldn't say so far, it's over, but this motherfucker, I think your first kill. No, your first kill was the Knuckle of V, I think, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, good fucking enemy too.
Oh, in a catacomb underground, so it's hard to run from the bitch. They were level 3. They were supposed to run from the Knuckle of V. The only time Razor Claw was ever useful was when he used his chains to string up trip traps for the Knuckle of V. Every time he did run, it would trip, they'd run in, beat the shit out of it, and then they'd run away. And then this motherfucker pulls bullet time, ribbits himself, because he was playing the frog, Grung Warlock, had a little arcane rifle that he focused his spells through. He hops up on the wall, turns upside down, fucking fires a shot through the back of this thing's skull, and kills it.
Motherfucking Widowmaker much?
Basically.
That's funny.
This motherfucker, they discover the cult of the Dream God, and we get to the first enemy that's holding somebody hostage, and long story short, she throws Darnell off a tower. He breaks his legs again. And she's about to hit this man. She stops concentrating on fly, conjures fireball in her hand because she's immune to fire, and she's just basically gonna Rasengan, apply directly to the forehead. And Solidus says, counterspell. Dead boss. I have had more bosses die to fall damage than fucking anything else.
I mean, hey. It was a good
frog. Because here's the thing. Grung, about 25 pounds, right? This motherfucker used a 5th level spell slot to upcast Catapult on himself at like 2 hit points. He says, fuck it. I got nothing left. I'm going to shoot myself at the glass dragon. You know what happened? He was behind the dragon. That was the kill shot. He went through the dragon's ass and came out its chest holding its liver. Of course he was knocked out.
Wait.
He took the damage too.
So you've had most of your bosses die to environmental damage. So does that mean crow damage is the most deadly thing in your game?
Motherfucker fired himself through the ass of a glass dragon.
You have to realize this only happens on Vic's homebrews. It doesn't happen on pre-made games.
We're not high enough level.
Dude, level 3.
Killed the
beat
dragon
shit out of
with
a really strong guy.
But I mean,
Dude,
here's
I have
the
a
thing,
question,
Vic.
though. Go ahead, Max.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, at least Solidus made proper use of counterspell.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I also allowed myself to get 8. Which one was that? Was that the red dragon or was that the... No, you weren't there for the purple worm, were you? How do you kill a dragon with fall damage? Mobilize its wings? I don't know.
You break its kneecaps, obviously. Duh.
Midair.
Okay, it depends on if it's a dragon or a drake. Because if it's a drake, drakes don't have wings.
If it's a dragon, you just break its kneecaps, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's wyverns that have just 2 legs and wings, Dragons
Yeah.
have 4. Yeah.
I was gonna ask though, if you throw something into a bag of holding, does it retain the force in which you threw an item inside it?
It retains the inertia or the
when you put an item into the bag of holding is a portal to an astral plane.
Yeah.
So if you put something in it, it just kind of stops. It's basically just suspended there. If you put a bag of holding into a bag of holding, they actually collapse on themselves and open a portal.
They divide by 0. They open basically.
So they don't retain. So they don't retain like velocity or speed.
No.
Because I
No.
was gonna say, what if, like, let's say a bag of holding actually could retain velocity or speed, right? And you shot
could-
like 200 arrows into it, and
Then
then
you
you
turn
just
around
turned
and
it around and machine gunned it.
Fucking watcha somebody.
you could. I'm sure a bag of momentum exists.
I mean, I could homebrew a bag of momentum easy.
Yes.
We
I
had
would
a-
love that.
We had a belt of amplification that Durgenflurgen was using. Not the dragon falling more, let's say something falling on the dragon. Immovable rod is a pivot point. Tied ropes around the statue, dragged it above the dragon, dropped it on the dragon's head. Damn.
Ooh.
That's pretty creative. I like it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what if I could just minigun arrows out of a bag of holding?
There would
That
be a
would
way to do
funny.
it.
That'd be funny.
That band of amplification that I gave the frog turned his Eldritch Blast into a Kamehameha, basically into a Gallic gun.
Nice.
That's great. That's great.
Alrighty, I do believe that is gonna be it for us for the day. We will.
I
come
just-
back to this.
I just
Dando
realized how
will
you
be
could
back.
flavor it too. You could give the bag of momentum functions like a decanter of endless water.
Oh, see, one of my favorites is the alchemy jug. I took that in a campaign. I was playing a Felis wizard, gonna be an evocation wizard, and I was allowed one magic item, and I took an alchemy jug. I was playing this with Durgenflurgen.
Oh god, this story.
Playing a monkey folk, but I'm this tiny little cato that fucking hates people, hates princesses because I was a gift to a princess and I got stolen. This motherfucker, yes, Sandoval Riggs was my character. Everybody loved Riggs because he was such an asshole. But Durgenflurgen and I,
Oh, so he was your usual cat.
the monkey and the cat, yes, we had these set plays that we would do to earn money. Not really earn it, more take it. And
Just
we
rob
would
people
go,
blind.
like I would like sneak in and use the alchemy jug because you can create a lot of substances with it, including mayonnaise. So I'd fill somebody's basement with mayonnaise, wait a few days for it to start to rot and smelling, and then we would come in and we were bounty hunters and inspectors, and that we had a it was a type of arcane slug that left this horrible viscous mess, and that we would clean it up for the sum of like 4,000 gold.
Should
straight
Well,
just
fucking
you
some
fucking
Muslim.
con man.
Absolutely. We had so many things like we had like the whole gentleman's argument thing.
Mhm.
That we'd go like he'd go into a store and he'd pick out a weapon, and I'd go into a store and we'd both get to the door at the same time. Right? Oh, it's terribly sorry. No, I insist. You first. No. I mean, you first. No. Why, thank you. And then he'd walk out with the weapon. Ah, yes, good sir. And I'd walk out and we'd like, hey!
Just stealing
So,
items.
Oh, we were
so speaking of that alchemy jug, how about the time you killed somebody with mayo that I've heard so much about?
time I killed somebody with mayo.
You said you killed somebody with mayo.
When did I say that?
It was either that or you could have killed somebody with mayo.
Just yoink! Oh yeah, fucking.
I mean, you could have also been listening to me because that's one I've told. Because if you force a gallon of mayo down someone's throat, it's not very likely they're gonna have a good.
That's too much mayonnaise.
Oh, dude, you're causing obesity levels to go way too high with that one.
Okay, so
Most people threaten to give you herpes. You're about to give me diabetes.
That's sugar,
This
not
fucker's-
mayonnaise.
I don't care.
this,
High
Greens make things
cholesterol.
hard.
My
High
man's gonna refer to
cholesterol.
Mayo Clinic after this.
I was a tiefling artificer with I had 3 different out jugs of alcohol. One of them was specifically for potion stuff. One of them was for fuckery stuff, mayonnaise, oil, etc., etc. And there was the difference between mayonnaise and oil, of course. And then the last one was just for miscellaneous fluids. Well, this guy decides he wants to try and steal our paladin's holy symbol.
So you
Well,
miracle
he
whipped
goes
him?
running, and our rogue ends up shooting an arrow at him and catches him through the back of the thigh and pinned into the ground. And of course,
Maybe, Phil, maybe. It's a fantastic question.
that is a good question. But yeah, so I walk over to him, and the first thing this guy says is, "Fuck you! No one should have faith." Well, I have faith you'll die. What? What? Glug 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 glug.
Oh God.
My man fed him Miracle Whip. He's like, this is a dressing, okay?
The way that my DM described it was this man's stomach was so full of mayonnaise and forced down his throat that his stomach just
God, no, I can
started to
imagine
bleed
this.
out internally.
I could imagine the sound too.
No, you
No.
can stop that. We're gonna go on a
Just
raid.
fucking-
We're gonna go on a raid.
Oh, Ryu just got here too.
Ryu
Oh,
just
God damn it.
died.
Hi, Ryu. And Nick, Nick's back. Hi, Ryu. You missed.
Oh,
People
Ryu.
gonna make you fall off my tail. Hey. All right, there's the first half for subs, second half for viewers. And we're gonna throw it at Kai Butler tonight because we haven't gone there in a while, and Kai Butler is awesome.
Make sure to drink mayo to get that pill down, Ryu.
God damn it.
And you don't. Can you don't?
And you don't.
Been
Can
lurking
you not
for
do
an
the
hour?
don't?
Okay, hey, I appreciate the lurk. Lurkers are the lifeblood of a channel. It bursts the stomach of a reborn character. Technically, they're already dead. What? Solidus wasn't that mean, right? Shit. All right. Well, we are going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing with Alice on the Windows Store version of Minecraft, trying to find my way home because you guys voted for Minecraft. It's happening tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Minecraft
you
on
never
Windows
did find
10?
your way home.
No, I'm still fucking yeah. All right. Until then, we do have a Discord. Feel free to pop in there if you like. If you want to chat with me offline, my DMs are always open. Until then, remember, guys, it's never too late to change your life for the better. And as always, I'll be here doing whatever I can to make you guys laugh. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night.
Bye.
My man always dies at the end.
I know it's happening again.
Dude, it always happens. I don't know how you